We begin the countdown to kickoff tonight here on KCTN. We're joined by Crestwood football coach Justin Denner. Coach, your team now 3-2, 2-0 in the district. Good win against Forest City last week, 42-7. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was super important for us going on the road, long road trip, to get started fast, and we did that. We scored on our first 5 possessions with the offensive side, putting 3 touchdowns through the air and 2 touchdowns on the ground, and getting up to a 35-0 lead before halftime even got there, and really kind of assert what we wanted to try and do on both sides of the ball. And Jose Lovano had an outstanding game, rushing for 180-plus yards. We had a backup quarterback in there due to injury to our starting quarterback, and Tate Cummings, that threw 3 touchdown passes on 3 perfectly thrown balls to our wide receivers, 2 to Nate Marr and 1 to Luke Tertina. And then, on the defensive side of things, we held them, I think, to negative rushing yards in the first half and negative yards total in the first half, and essentially could just kind of cruise in the second half and get all of our players in and get them some more varsity experience on a Friday night.
All right, let's talk about some of the guys that also contributed on defense for you.
Yeah, we had a great game from Blake Kennedy, our main one of our defensive linemen. He had I think a tackle and a half for loss, but he did a great job of reading kind of their screen plays that we felt were going to be something that was going to hinder us on the defensive side, and he read both of those perfectly when they tried to run them in the first half, and tackled one for a 4-yard loss and another one right at the line of scrimmage. And our linebackers and Mitchell Peter and Trenton Voina played very well for us there, and got our guys lined up and set and so forth. And then overall we just played very well. Ben Isaacson had another tackle for loss from his corner spot, reading a bubble route really well, and defeating the block and making a play there. And we just just played overall just a very solid team defense.
All right, now let's talk about North Fayette Valley. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Yeah, they're an outstanding program, outstanding team. The 1-4 record is very deceiving. They played 2 very tough non-district teams in Independence and West Delaware, and then obviously played a couple of the top teams in our district already in Osage and West Waukon, and so we know it's going to be a tough ball game over here, and we know that they're going to run the ball very well, and that when they run the ball very well and we start committing too hard to that they can then throw some play action pass to us and kind of burn us there. So we're going to have to be very fundamentally sound on the defensive side of things to get stops. And then when it comes to the offensive side, I felt last week for them was an anomaly in terms of they gave up a lot of big plays, but that's not something that they normally do. They tackle very well. They run to the football very well. They're very fundamentally sound. They're very tough up front. And so we expect it to be a really, really great ball game and playoff-type atmosphere, playoff-type game for us. And we're really excited for that opportunity. All
right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Crestwood football coach Justin Denner and his cadet program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, I'd like to extend them congratulations and wish all our area students and athletes good luck this fall. We welcome new patients and look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. You're listening to High School Football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. We continue the countdown to kickoff for our featured game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines. Coach, your team now 1-4, dropping to 0-2 in the district, while Con pulling away late to win 50-31. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, kind of challenged our offense and mainly our offensive line to get to coming off the ball better than what we had been doing, and had the first half against Walcon was probably the best we played on offense all season, and the kids were coming off the ball, and just when we forgot how to tackle people, gave up a bunch of big plays in the first half, and then missed some blocking assignments in the second half, kind of stopped some drives for us, and then they were able to pull away, like you said.
All right, let's talk about offensively. You rushed for well over 200 yards in the ball game. Who led you offensively?
Yeah, Ryan Griffith had over 120 yards, I think, at fullback on some trap plays and stuff up the middle, and Jackson Lundgren ran it really well for us on sweep that we got going there too.
All right, now let's talk about on the defensive side of the ball, who you felt really kind of contributed.
Yeah, Mason Hines made a big play, got a pick six for us there in the first half and kind of had us rolling. And Lane Kleppe up front had a nice game, and that linebacker Jackson Lundgren and Ryan Griffith both had really nice games.
All right, turning our attention now to Crestwood. What do you know about the Cadets?
Yeah, 3-2. Got beat by a couple real good teams in Independence and Decorah. So quarterback was a little bit dinged up, but I imagine we'll see him. He didn't play last week against Forest City. Tailback does a really good job running the ball, and they got a lot of guys that only play one way, so they can keep them fresh that way, and they do some good things there. All
right, let's talk a little bit before we get into keys in the ball game. Still a lot to play for. Your team has here the final stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. We told them I think we probably played the four best teams on our schedule here, and if it works out where we could still host a playoff game, whatever, but get going here on these last three games and get kind of going, and we'll ramp things up there and kind of make a playoff run. I feel pretty good being a 3 seed, knowing what we can do going to a 2 seed somewhere. So just have been talking to the boys about that a little bit this week.
All right, now keys in the ball game against Crestwood. What do you have to do?
Yeah, I think we're probably last in the state in explosive plays on offense. Just haven't been able to hit big ones and get loose. So really staying on schedule for us as always is huge this year. So did a pretty good job staying away from the holding penalties and the false starts. We had a big got called for a block in the back penalty that I'm not sure was totally a block in the back that kind of messed us up in the second half there. But staying on schedule is a huge thing for us when we're on offense. And defensively, we're back to limited the big play. Did a really good job with that against Osage, and then took a step back there against Walk-On. So if we can do that, we should be all right.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
You bet. Thanks.
Once again, North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines on his Tiger Hawk program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
At Freedom Bank, we're more than a bank. We're 100% employee-owned and proud to be part of the communities we serve. Our home equity line of credit is a smart, flexible way to use the equity you've built in your home. Whether it's home improvements, tuition, or unexpected expenses, Freedom Bank empowers success with local lenders you know and trust. Visit us today and let's build your future together. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. All loans are subject to credit approval.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus live scan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision.
Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhagen, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to West Union here. Ron Weimer Field. We're ready for the North Fayette Valley matchup tonight against Crestwood in Class 2A District 3. And the postseason starts to take shape here as we get in the later part of the season.
Yeah, this turns into a big game for both of these teams. Crestwood still in control of things here. They win tonight, 3-0 in the district. Pretty much guarantee a postseason berth for them. North Fayette Valley win tonight. Back in the discussion about, hey, where's seeding? Where are you going to land? What's the postseason going to shape up like?
Yeah, North Fayette Valley comes in 1-4. They're 0-2 in the district, but they have played the two undefeated teams in the district so far, although Crestwood will now be the third one tonight. But they've lost to Osage and Waukon. Ball games they were competitive in. We should point that out. But they feel like the toughest part of their schedule behind them, and they really feel like here, if we play good football, put together 4 quarters, we can run the slate here and maybe be a number 3 seed in this district.
Well, and I think that's the key is they want to play good football, but they want to play 4 quarters of good football. We saw a great first half other than, at the end of that second quarter, great football, sparks of things that make them a good football team. But then we saw places where they just had a lapse and struggles, and they got to put all 4 quarters together, I think, to make a good win for them.
And for next week, then home with New Hampton to close their regular season. Meanwhile, for Crestwood, they've got a chance to go 3-0 in the district. As we mentioned, a win tonight likely clinches them a postseason berth, but they finish the next 2 weeks at home and against 2 of the top teams in the district in Osage and Waukon.
Yeah, big games for them, obviously, but getting them at home, I think they feel great. If they could get a win here, be 3-0 going to those 2 games, I think they feel a whole lot better than 2-1 and knowing those are going to be tough competition.
All right, let's talk about, as we always do, starting with the visiting team. There was a question whether Alex Loden, the 6'2 junior, 180 pounds, whether or not he'd be available. Did not play in last week's ball game. It was going to be a game-time decision. It looks like he's good to go at quarterback tonight.
Yeah, we saw him out there warming up, so I think he's going to play a little bit, but we'll keep an eye on that. Tate Cummings is the other one, the sophomore, who would fill into that position if Alex can't go.
Yeah, Cummings completed 6 passes last week, 3 of them for touchdowns. Meanwhile, Loden really sets the offense for them. 30 38 of 70 passing live, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, has thrown for 428 yards, has also rushed for 185 yards.
Yeah, he's kind of that dual threat, and I think that's why they're hoping to get him back, to be able to have him out there, and it'd be curious to see how he feels after coming off that injury.
Now, the leading rusher for them is Jose Leovano. He is a senior, 5'11", 165 pounds, and has rushed for over 400 yards.
Yeah, the senior there kind of leading the way with them. You know, they've got close to 900 yards in the offense, and he's the reason why they're pushing those yards forward. But, you know, only gotten to pay dirt 10 times. That kind of speaks to the balance, but I expect to see a lot of ground game out of both of these teams tonight, but especially Crestwood.
Let's talk about North Fayette Valley. We saw them a week ago in a ball game which they played an outstanding first half, put up 28 points, rushed for over 200 yards in the first half, and they're looking to build on that here and try to get to 4 quarters tonight.
Yeah, I think they want to, you know, take what they did with the running game. You know, the passing game still growing within that passing game, but the running game is there. But they got to sustain it. You know, they got to sustain it for 4 quarters, and I think their defense has to not have those letdowns, those lapses at certain times throughout the ball game. And I think if they can do that, make that a 4-quarter ball game, I think they'll be just fine.
And again, they've seen some teams that have outstanding quarterback play in the last 2 weeks of district play, but they know the focus on Loudoun again in this ball game tonight. Meanwhile, offensively, it's been spreading the wealth for North Fayette Valley much of this season. Ryan Griffith has rushed for over 300 yards, a couple of touchdowns, has 4 receptions as well.
Yeah, he kind of leads the way there, but it doesn't really go down a ton after that. Kane Rogers, the quarterback, he's got 45 carries, over 200 yards. Chase Emo, a senior, he's got 39 carries, almost 200 yards. So they've got 3 guys that they feel can carry the ball. And last week we saw the senior Jackson Lundgren carry the ball. He's got over 150 yards.
Yeah, just recently came back from injury for the Tiger Hawks. Meanwhile, Kane Rogers is the quarterback. The young sophomore having a pretty solid year. 19 of 46, has thrown for a touchdown. The important part, no interceptions, has passed for 159 yards, also rushed for over 200.
Yeah, he's I think he's a run-first quarterback, obviously, but they're still working on the young sophomore, getting him more confident in throwing, and he's got some nice receivers. You look at the senior, Kyler Bertram, he's got 4 catches, 78 yards and a touchdown. Ben Bodensteiner's got 7 catches, 40 yards and a touchdown as well. So he's got targets. We just need to be consistent in being able to hit those.
Let's pass along the offensive starters. Let's start here for Crestwood. The quarterback, Alex Loden, a junior, 6'2", 180 pounds. Jose Leovano is their starting running back, a senior, 5'11", 165. The tight end is Alex Berg. He's a senior, 6'4", 240 pounds. Nate Marr is the receiver, wide receiver number 1 for them. He's a junior, 6'5", and 200. Finn Donlin, a wide receiver, a junior, 5'10", at 155. Their third wide receiver is Luke Dertina, a senior, 6'3", 175. The anchor of the line up front is Grant Ludwig. He's a junior, 5'10", 200 pounds. The strong guard is Mason Reagan. He's a junior, 6'1", 210 pounds. The starting tackle for them on the left side, the strong tackle, is Reese Olendyke, a junior, 6'6", 235. The offensive guard on the right side is Jace Pedretti, a senior, 6'1", 185. Their quick tackle in their offense is Mason Wiegert. He's a senior, 6'2", 205 pounds. They have 11 starters separately on offense and defense. Here's your starters for North Fayette Valley offensively. The quarterback, as we mentioned, sophomore Kane Rogers. He is once again a 5'8" sophomore, 145 pounds. Also starts on outside linebacker on defense. The fullback, Ryan Griffith, the junior, 5'9", 165. Also plays inside linebacker. The tailback, senior Jackson Lundgren, 5'8", 165 pounds. Also starts at an outside linebacker, rather. The wingback in the offense, Mason Hines. He's a junior, 5'9", 165. Also plays cornerback. The right end is senior Kyler Bertram. He is 6'2", 190 pounds, also plays defensive end. The left end is Ben Bodensteiner. He's a senior, 6'2", 185. Cole Mosier, the starting right tackle, a senior, 6', 200 pounds. The right guard is junior Kendrick White. He's a 6'4", 200-pound junior. The anchor of the line is the center Noah Benson, a senior, 6'1", 195. The left guard Trent Gam. He is a junior, 6'2", 195. The left tackle Lane Kleppe, the experienced senior, 6'3", 275 pounds. Kleppe and Benson also play defensive tackle, and White also plays defensive end. They have 9 starters going both ways. The other 2 offensive or defensive starters, rather, for North Fayette Valley at the inside linebacker is junior Jimmy Duffy. He is a 5'11", 165-pound junior, and a cornerback spot is Kyson Moss, rather, 5'10", 145 pounds. He is a senior. there is your starting lineups for this ball game here tonight on KCTN FM 100 with North Fayette Valley and Crestwood. Our officials for tonight's ball game, we saw them work the first game tonight.
Freshman game,
Yep, the head official is Charlie Zahn. He'll be in charge of things tonight. Great to see him with there. Mike Jacobson, also Dean Broadbeck, Bo Brady, and Don Lechtenberg. Those are, once again, your officials. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be back with the first kickoff here, North Fayette Valley taking on Crestwood. You've been listening to the Countdown to Kickoff from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Welcome back once again here to West Union. Before the break, we passed along Crestwood's offensive starters. Let's go through their defensive starters. On the defensive line, you have Alnan Skoda, a junior, 5'11", 220. Also senior Blake Kennedy, 5'8", 200 pounds. And Jace Pedretti is a senior, 6'1", 185. They run a 3-4 defense. The four linebackers are Tyler Gibson, a senior, 6'1", 195. Also, Trenton Voina, a junior, 5'10", 220. Also, Michael Peters, a junior, 5'9", 165. And Dane Curtin is a senior, 6'3", 285. The four defensive backs, Ben Isaacson, a senior, 6'1", 175. Caleb Holzer is a junior, 5'10", 190. Lex Smith is a sophomore, 5'11", 165. And Brogan Nibelik is the junior, 6 and 165 pounds. There are your starters for, once again, both these teams here tonight in this matchup with North Fayette Valley and Crestwood. Still a couple of minutes away from the opening kickoff. We will be following a number of games tonight here on KCTN, including MFL Marmac. They are at Comanche tonight. Also, Clayton Ridge hosting North Butler. Postville, a tall task at number 2 St. Ansgar. Starmont hosting Nashua Plainfield. Central playing at Cedar Rapids Christian. And Edco is at Easton Valley. Those are the matchups tonight here that we will be following on KCTN FM 100. Score to pass along. They've played one quarter at Comanche. We expect to be the late show tonight. It is 6-0. MFL Marmac, the early lead there at Comanche. And, of course, for the Bulldogs, they're going to be playing the rest of the season without their quarterback there, Eli Hansen, who was their leading rusher and their quarterback and a senior, and dealing with a leg injury, broke a leg last week, as a matter of fact.
Well, and you talk about a team that just has been injury-plagued. And there's another one that was just a devastating injury for them.
Yeah, it, again, is essentially being a senior, and he's a basketball player as well. So that question will be, how will he come back?
How fast
is coming up in the basketball season. So we welcome you again to West Union. Tiger Hawks wearing their black bottoms and tops. They've got the Carolina blue numbers there with the white trim. They'll have the Tiger Hawk on one side of their black helmets there and the number on the other side. For Crestwood, wearing their away black uniforms, the white tops, they've got the blue numbers there. And on their black helmets, they have the Crestwood logo on one side and numbers on the other. All right, what do we see as keys in this ball game first off?
I think if you're the Tiger Hawks, consistency for 4 quarters. You know, I think it starts with your defense, but you got to get that offense going somehow and cause some chaos on the defensive end, get Crestwood out of their comfort zone. And if you're the Cadets, you're looking to roll here. You want to get to 3-0. I think the motivation is there for both of these teams on making this a big game, and I think we're going to see a good one out of both of these teams.
And we have another score to pass along here at the end of the first quarter. Central and Cedar Ridge Christian are tied at 6. at the end of the first quarter there. So that ball game being played at Christian tonight. We're going to start this ball game with Kendrick White set to launch it away from the 40-yard line. And once again, deep to receive for Crestwood. I believe we have number 7 back there deep, and that once again will be Caleb Holzer, the junior returner. And on the near side is number 2 in Ben Isaacson. So we are ready to go on a beautiful night, a warm night. Keep an eye on cramping issues in this ball game tonight. So White to launch it away from the 40-yard line, and here we go with week number 6. It is a high kick. Coming up middle of the field is Isaacson. Fumbles the football, picks it up at the 10-yard line, now brings it left side. He's out to the 20-yard line, turns the corner. He's down the far sideline, and this is a sprint down the sideline. Down to the 40, 30, one man to beat, and pushing him out of bounds, unable to bring him down actually, is going to be Hines. And this ends up being a kickoff return of 90 yards. Hines was with him stride for stride, just could not make the tackle. And what a start for the Cadets. The opening kickoff, return for a score. They lead 6-0.
Yeah, that was shaping up to be kind of disastrous at first because he came up to catch it, fumbled it, kind of had it on his hip, but once he got it clean, he kind of slipped to the left side, and once he got through that first wave, there was a lane up the sideline, and he had blockers with him.
That is their first kickoff return for a touchdown this season. So they will try now the PAT, and it will be number 4, Mitchell Williams, who does the PA kicking for them. And Williams, by the way, 7 of 12 on PATs, but before we get going, we've got a timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
So Crestwood having to take a timeout. They're actually a player short on the line of scrimmage. Quick start, not everybody ready to go.
Yeah, just they're going to take timeout, and I think Coach Hines is going to say, I'm going to talk this over. Bring my guys over. You took a timeout. I'm going to take a timeout.
So, again, the first big play of the ball game comes from Crestwood. These guys have played a couple of ball games the last couple of years. The North Fayette Valley handled them last year. 2 years ago, the game played in the wind and rain at Crestwood, which Crestwood won a hard-fought ball game 2 years ago. But last year, it was North Fayette Valley beating Crestwood by a score of 34-7. So 17 seconds in, and the Cadets now have all 11 men on the field.
Well, I'm sure Coach Hines is, okay, early. They gave us a big swing, settle in, go play this play. We'll get our offense on the field. Just got to keep these guys even keel and keep them focused.
Tate Cummings to hold for the PAT. So the right-footed kicker in Williams trying to make it a 7-0 lead. Spot is down. The kick is up. Line drives high enough, long enough. It is good. 17 seconds in. It is 7-0. Crestwood in the lead. Let's take this break.
During spring and summer, severe weather can strike in a hurry. If you see a power line on the ground, stay away, keep others away, and call your electric utility. If there's a downed power line due to an accident, stay inside your vehicle until the utility arrives and de-energizes the line. Learn what to do if you see a downed power line. Doing the right thing could save your life. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
So what a start for Crestwood. They return the opening kickoff 90 yards, and that done once again by Ben Isaacson. The PAT good from Williams. 7-0 the score early here for Crestwood, and it will be Isaacson to launch it away from the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Tiger Hawks, Hines on the near side, and Lundgren, actually Hines on the far side, Lundgren is on the near side, split across the hash marks. And correction there, it is actually number 3 kicking it off there in Nathan Marr. And it's a short kick fielded there by Hines at the 20-yard line on the right hash mark. He'll bring it across the 30-yard line, 35-yard line, stacked up there, and it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Tiger Hawks as they take over at their own 35-yard line. They get their first possession of the ball game, trailing by a score of 7-0.
Yeah, just we'll see what Coach Hines has dialed up here, and if you're Coach Denner on the other side, what a start for your Cadets. You couldn't ask for anything better to start this game.
All right, another score to pass along. North Butler leads Clayton Ridge. That is 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. We'll continue to update you on that ball game. Meanwhile, for the Tiger Hawks, a team that again, rushed for over 200 yards in the first half last week. Looking to put together 4 quarters in this ball game tonight. They line up, first down, 10 yards to go. Offset backfield, and they're going to run it right side with Lundgren. Lundgren out to the 40-yard line, cuts back towards the middle. They'll push it ahead, 48-yard line. Good job there by the Tigerhawks, creating a little hole. Solid pickup of 7 or 8 yards on first down.
Yeah, good start there by Lundgren. We expect a steady diet of running the ball out of the Tigerhawks, and that's a great start for 8 yards.
And again, they have their first possession of the ball game. We mentioned, keep an eye on again, cramping in this ball game tonight. What weather we have tonight. A little bit of a breeze, but in the upper 80s all day long. Cooling into the upper 60s tonight. Second down, 2 yards to go. Lundgren trying to bounce outside, and he's hit in the backfield. Leans ahead to about the 45-yard line, very near a first down. Did a good job falling forward, but it's going to be third down in less than a yard. Give him a pickup of 2 on that play.
Well, and with days like this, with the heat and humidity, the hydration is important. 2 days ago, they had to be drinking a lot of water Wednesday, a lot of water Thursday, and then, of course, staying ahead of it today. And if you didn't do that, well, I think we're going to see a couple guys cramp up tonight.
All right, so third down, short situation. In motion is Hines from right to left. They run it with Griffith, the fullback. He's inside the 50-yard line, and he's able to push ahead to the 45-yard line. Tackled by Caleb Holzer. That is a running play of over 10 yards, and the Tigerhawks inside Crestwood territory.
Yeah, that was a big run, a good pickup there. And a nice run there by Griffith.
We have another score to pass along. It is St. Ansgar leading Postville at the end of 1, 27-0 at the end of 1. And first down, 10 yards to go. Double wing set here. Correction there. They have Bertrump as an end on the left side. Hines in motion again. They run it left side with Griffith, and there's a nice hole. 40-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Brings it down to the 37-yard line and picks up 9. Looked like he had about 6 yards, but kept on moving forward and ends up with a solid gain on first down. Tigerhawks establishing the run here early.
Yeah, that was Griffith. That time they gave it to the guy up front, so a good run there by Griffith to almost get that first down.
So second down and less than an inch. 2 receivers to the right. And now Griffith goes to a wingback spot on the left side. So on second down and 1, Rogers to throw the football. Right side, the pass deflected, and diving for it down at the 25-yard line was Mason Hines out of his reach. Lineman dropping into coverage blocked that ball. I believe it was Tyler Gibson falling back there. Tigerhawks going to the air on second and short. It's now third and short.
Well, and that's a great call there on second and short because you have the luxury of, hey, maybe we can get a pass in here, get Rogers comfortable with that pass, and then go right back to the run.
So third down, short situation, and they go back with Griffith, and Griffith has first down yardage just inside the 35-yard line, only picked up 1, but it's all he needed. They move it to the 35-yard line and a fresh set of downs for the Tigerhawks. In on the play for Crestwood, number 55, Mason Reagan. So first and 10 for North Fayette Valley, and a good drive here starting for the Tigerhawks, able to establish the line of scrimmage here early.
Yeah, good start for them. This is what they want. Establish that ground game, force the issue up front.
So first down, 10 yards to go here at the 35-yard line. And again, Hines in motion from right to left, but right back this time. It is Griffith, left side, 30-yard line, picks up 3 yards, tried to bounce left side, and picks up 4 yards, I'd give him. Second down, 6 yards to go. It is so hard to tell Griffith's jersey from Duffy. Now, the difference is Duffy plays defense for North Fayette Valley, but Griffith's jersey almost looks like a 6, like Lundgren's, just because of the way it kind of bunches up in the back.
Yeah, 6, 8, and 0 are all really hard to tell the difference.
Second down, 6 yards to go. And Rogers, again, the hard count, and they're going to run it right side. This time it is number 6, and that is Lundgren. Lundgren brings it between guard and tackle right side down to near the 25-yard line. He'll be short of first down. But again, Tigerhawks staying ahead of the chains. Third and short situation. Their third and short situation on this drive.
Yeah, this is where they want to be. You hear Coach Hines talking about it all the time, being on time, being ahead of the sticks. They're right there where they want to be, third and short.
And a drive over 3 minutes old so far. Third down, short situation, still in that tight formation. And they go back to, again, Griffith, who spins. First down, though, inside the 25-yard line, hit at the line of scrimmage. But again, with that forward momentum, falls across the line for first down yardage to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, good hard run there by Griffith and able to pick that up. Not much more than what he needed, but enough to get it.
And this is a team, again, that looking to put together 4 quarters of good football. They're running the football. It's a team that really hangs their hat this year more so than in the last couple of years of establishing the running game. First down, 10 yards to go from the right hash mark, and this time back to Griffith left side. Nope, correction. Rogers going to keep it left side. Gets to the corner, 20-yard line. He's down to the 15-yard line. Steps out of bounds, actually. Pushed out of bounds inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. Again, you start to bite in the middle, and then Rogers boots it out near side for first down yardage.
Well, they had a lot of guys in the box for Crestwood, and this is going to be really close for a first down. They're going to say it was enough.
So it's down to the 13-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Every run here has been positive yardage for North Fayette Valley, and several of them on first down runs have been 7-8 yards.
Well, and Crestwood's got about 9 guys in the box consistently now, just trying to take away that run game.
So on first down, 10 yards to go. Back to Lundgren as they run it out of shotgun. Lundgren inside the 10-yard line. He'll get down near the 9-yard line. But again, that's what we're talking about. Good chunk of yardage on first down. Picks up 5 halfway there, and it's second down and 5 for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, you're not going to complain with the way they're moving the ball right now. Now they just need to capitalize and finish with this touchdown.
And we're inside 7 minutes left in the opening act. They operate from near the right hash mark. And second down, 5 yards to go. Again, Rogers is in shotgun formation. That is Lundgren to his left, and there is a flag, and we may have movement here. We do on North Fayette Valley. So the Tigerhawks, again, lots of positive things happening on that drive, and there's the first negative. A 5-yard penalty going to push them back.
But when you're picking up 5, 6, 7 yards on every down, or at least on that first and second down, you have that cushion that you can work with. You don't like it, but you have that cushion that you can adjust with this.
So second down, we'll call it 9 yards to go, back near the 13-yard line. So the Tigerhawks there, our first penalty of the ball game, sets them back on second down and 9. But the drive continues, and they stay in that same formation. Nope, correction. Instead, Rogers is going to go under center, and they will move now Griffith to the backfield. Lundgren is to his left, and they're going to run it with Lundgren. Right side, Lundgren brings it down inside the 10-yard line. Tried to bounce outside. He'll bring it down to about the 8. It'll be short of first down, but a solid 6-yard gain on that. And it's going to be third and very manageable. 3rd and 3 now for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, still can pick up a first down here without having to put it in the end zone. And I think if you're the Tigerhawks, you want to keep moving the ball, moving the chains, finish with points.
And again, we saw them hit a field goal last week, but this is 4-down territory here, 3rd down and 3.
Absolutely.
So 3rd down, short situation. Spot of the ball, officially the 7-yard line. They have to get inside, looks like the 6 for first down yardage. So it is 3rd down, again, 3 yards to go, and there's a flag again, as they had to actually get inside the 5 for first down, but that flag is going to push them back. Their second false start on this drive, and really back 2 of the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, and this has got to be frustrating because you've had such a clean drive, such a good time-consuming ball control drive, and now you're starting to bog down in that red zone. You want to get this finished off, but you keep putting yourselves behind the sticks.
So 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Still think you're probably in 4-down territory here. But the ball outside the 10-yard line to the 11-yard line. So again, they have to get inside basically the 4 for first down yardage. 2 receivers to the right, and Rogers out of shotgun, rolling out to the right to throw the football. Rogers flush far side now, tucks it and runs, and he's going to be brought back for a loss. Tackled from behind. In pursuit was number 9 in Tyler Gibson for Crestwood, who makes the play for a loss of yardage back to the 10-yard line. It's 4th and 10 for the Tigerhawks, and now this probably changes your thinking.
Well, you had 2 plays with penalties that backed you up. Now you have your first loss on a carry. So now you're thinking, well, can we kick it through, maybe get 3 points, and at least salvage something out of this drive?
So Kendrick White to try a field goal attempt here. White this year is 1 of 3 on field goal attempts. Hit that one last week, as I mentioned. They've got confidence in him. This will be from 30 yards. High snap, but the spot is down. The kick is up. It is high enough. It is long enough. Put it on the board. 30-yard field goal from Kendrick White. 5 minutes left in the opening act. It is 7-3, North Fayette Valley in the lead.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer, with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
A drive that went over 6 minutes, actually over 6.5 minutes. It results in a 30-yard field goal by Kendrick White. So again, our score is now 7-3 after the opening kickoff, returned there by Crestwood. Meanwhile, White to launch it away from the 40-yard line. Back to receive again is Ben Isaacson, that is, and also Nathan Marr. And there is the kick there. It is a squib kick. They stay away from him. It's fielded on the short bounce there by number 8, who slides down at the 29-yard line. Lex Smith caught that ball on a high bounce and slides right on down there. It's actually number 6, Luke Dertina. And it's a return there of actually a loss of a yard, but they keep possession. He was an up back, and it's first down, 10 yards to go. Cadets offense takes the field for the first time at their own 28-yard line with 4:42 left here in the half, for opening quarter, I should say.
I think that was just kind of self-preservation. Knew it was a short kick. Let's get it. Let's get to the ground, get our offense out here on the field.
All right, by the way, Edco blocked a punt in their opening series at Easton Valley, and they lead by a score of actually 30-12 at the end of one. So Edco putting a hurting on Easton Valley. Meanwhile, they look to throw the football. Loden looking to the 40-yard line and sliding at the 40-yard line and making a spectacular catch is Luke Dertina, who dives at the 40-yard line. Outstanding coverage by Moss, who's with him step for step. But Dertina ahead for a slide near the near side of the 40-yard line. Big play by the Cadets. They're inside Tiger Hawk territory.
Yeah, that was a 32-yard completion, and that was a tough one because he had a defender draped all over him, kind of ducked under that coverage to go down and get the ball and kept possession.
Moss with outstanding coverage, but a better play by Dertina. So the Cadets come out, throw the football with Loden at quarterback. 2 receivers to the right. Dertina goes in motion here. And now we have a timeout taken by Crestwood. We do. This is the second timeout taken by the Cadets. We haven't even played here 8 minutes, and that is their second timeout used. And after a big gain of play, maybe took him a little bit long. Play clock winding down on him, perhaps?
Maybe. I don't know. But that was a nice first play. Came out throwing the ball. Nice pitch, nice catch. Coach Denner says, hey, we're just going to give you our best punch right away.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Loden, as we mentioned, missed last week's ball game. And a case there. Glad to have him back tonight. He's one of those dual-threat quarterbacks, and North Fayette Valley has seen a couple of those. We saw that last week and then 2 weeks ago, especially against Osage, as an outstanding quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a lot to plan for when you got a quarterback who can do a little bit of both.
So first down, 10 yards to go, we'll call it. The upright from near the right hash mark after the Cadets taking that timeout. Loden is joined in the backfield by their leading rusher, Jose Leovano. Leovano has rushed for over 400 yards this year. So first down, 10 yards to go. They continue to work out of shotgun formation. 3 receivers lined up near side. So on first and 10, Loden gets the snap. And it's a draw play to Leovano, and he's able to get across the 40 inside to the 38-yard line. Jackson Lundgren among the Tiger Hawks there in coverage. And also there as well was number 8 for them, and that again is Jimmy Duffy. But a 3-yard pickup on first down. It's second down, 7 yards to go.
Yeah, just able to get past that good drive by the defensive front for North Fayette Valley and able to pick some positive yards.
One thing Crestwood does is they do not huddle long. It's quickly to the line of scrimmage, and they check things out at the line of scrimmage there. 3 receivers this time to the left side. And again, they go to Leovano. Leovano, 35-yard line, tackled by a host of Tiger Hawks up front. Only picked up 2, but it's third down, and it is 5 yards to go. So Leovano running in between the tackles first couple of plays. I know Lane Kleppe, a host of Tiger Hawks, as we mentioned, they're on the play.
Yeah, a lot of guys just swarming to the ball there, so good gang tackling. And looks like we got a 3rd and 5, so see if Crestwood can pick this up and move the drive.
Again, they have 2 receivers lined up to the left, and Dertina, who was lined up on the left side, now moves all the way over to the near side. So third down, 5 yards to go. And Loden awaits the snap. And on 3rd and 5 to throw the football. Rolling out left. He's flushed out of the pocket. Throws it left side into the flat. It is incomplete. Looking for Finnegan Donlin just outside the numbers. On the far side, incomplete. 4th down, 5 yards to go at the 35-yard line. First interesting choice here for Crestwood in this game.
Well, and I don't see anybody coming out on the field. I don't see them changing a whole lot. Looks like they're going to probably try to go for this on 4th and 5.
Well, one of those deals, you punt it away and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. The ball comes out to the 20. It's only a 15-yard difference anyway. And 4th down, 5 yards to go. So kind of in no man's land. and they're going to go for it. From the 35-yard line, same formation with 2 receivers to the left. Leovano is to the right of the quarterback. Once again, Loden to throw the football again. He's got time, looking long down the far sideline. That pass, catching it, is number 3, and that is Marr. Touchdown, got it. He was led on a fly pattern down the left side, hit in stride by Loden, a 35-yard pass play, and it's 13-3, Crestwood in the lead.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass, led him nicely to the end zone, and he was the only one who's going to be able to catch that. He did a nice job of hauling it in and getting the score.
So Marr the reception from Loden, and here is now the PAT to try to make it 14-3. The Cadets have 2 big plays in this football game and now lead here 13-3. And once again, they will try the PAT, and it will be number 4, and that is number 4, once again, is Mitchell Williams to try the PAT, and once again, Cummings to hold. So here is the snap. We wait for it. Low snap, but able to dig it out as Cummings. The kick, line drives it through, high enough, long enough, put it on the board. So with 2:57 to go in the first quarter, 14-3, Crestwood in the lead. Let's take this break.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. And Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. So Marr, a 35-yard reception there from Loden. Again, our score, 14-3 after the Williams PAT. Marr, who caught that touchdown, will kick off here for, once again, the Cadets from the 40-yard line. Back to receive, once again, is Hines and also Lundgren. Lundgren on the near side. This is a kick that Hines catches, middle of the field at the 12-yard line. He'll bring it up across the 25-yard line, bounces to the far side, steps across the 30-yard line, still open to the 35-yard line, and then finally tackled there, just picking and choosing and weaving his way to the 35-yard line. 23-yard return. There's a late flag coming in from behind the play.
Yeah, we'll see what this is going to be if they'll tack some yards on the end, but this was after things were winding down.
And Charlie Zahn, our official, says we've got a block in the back. It is against North Fayette Valley. That is their 3rd penalty here in this opening quarter and pushes them back inside to the 20-yard line. So first down, 10 yards to go. 15 yards is what it cost you in field position.
Yeah, that's costly because they had a nice field position out at the 35, and that block in the back looked like it was on the back side of this. Pushes them back, and they're going to have to start on their own 20 with just under 3 minutes, in this first quarter.
All right, we've had 3 scores. Every team has scored when they have touched the ball. This is the Tiger Hawks' 2nd series. First down, 10 yards to go. They operate from the right hash mark. They are out of shotgun, and they run it right side with Lundgren, who's hit at the line of scrimmage. The first time the Cadets going to shut down the running play to the right. No gain, and it's going to be 2nd down. They maybe give him a yard, but 2nd down and now 9 yards to go. And I believe that was 99, one of the players there for the Cadets. Number 88, Dane Curtin there as well.
99 is there, too. He's the nose tackle.
And 99, of course, is Blake Kennedy. So 2nd down, they do give him forward progress of a yard. Another score to pass along. It is Nashua Plainfield leading Starmont 14-7 at the end of 1. Meanwhile, 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Back under center is Rogers. Left side carrying it is Lundgren. Lundgren, maybe the 24-yard line. Tried to go through the left side of the line, and the Cadets suddenly here a little tougher to run against up front. It's going to be 3rd down, and really a long situation now for North Fayette Valley. 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Yeah, just barely getting out there to that 4 or 5 yard area, and 3rd and long here, and this is not what Coach Hines wants to see. He wants to be ahead of the sticks a little bit.
So 3rd down situation here. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. And from the 24-yard line is where that ball is spotted. So we'll wait for this play here now for the Tiger Hawks, and a big 3rd down play in this situation.
A lot of receivers.
3 receivers to the near side of the field. They work out of shotgun. To throw the football again is Rogers. Dropping back. It's a screen play, but it is caught and quickly diagnosed by the Cadets. And they fumble the football, but they rule him down. The ball caught by Lundgren. He's tackled at the 26-yard line, but down there they pick up a couple of yards. It's going to be 4th down and 4 yards to go. And the Cadets defense that play actually pretty well.
And I think they're going to say he never had control because they're putting it back to the 24. They're going to say this wasn't even a complete pass. Dropped it on 3rd, and the Tiger Hawks are going to have to punt.
So that will be 3 and out for North Fayette Valley for the first time in this football game tonight. And back to receive is Ben Isaacson. He will go back to the 40-yard line here for the Cadets to receive this. And again, Kendrick White does the punting chores, standing back at his own 13-yard line. Gets the snap, gets the kickoff there. It is a short kick, shanked it off the right side of the foot, bounces at the 40-yard line. It'll roll up to the 43-yard line and just roll near the sideline and die right there. Ends up being about a 17-yard punt, and the Cadets will take over inside North Fayette Valley territory.
Well, this high-powered offense has been clicking here in this first quarter, and giving them that great field position is not what you want as the Tiger Hawks. Got to lean on your defense right here to try to get a stop.
So first down, 10 yards to go. We're down to 55.7 seconds left here in this quarter. And they operate from the 43-yard line, so a break there for, once again, the Cadets. 2 receivers to the left, receiver to the right. And Loden has Leovano to his right in the backfield, and they're going to run it with Leovano up the middle, but he's hit in the backfield and dropped right there at the 45-yard line. Tiger Hawks breaking through up front. Ends up being a loss of a couple of yards. Number 51 there for North Fayette Valley in Noah Benson, the senior defensive lineman. It's a loss of 2, 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, nice push up front there by the Tiger Hawks, able to get in the backfield and disrupt that play before it gets started.
Another score to pass along. Comanche leads MFL Marmac. They're already at the half, 7-6. Comanche leads MFL Marmac. Meanwhile, 2nd down, 12 yards to go. This could very well be our final play of the first quarter. And the Tiger Hawks here on defense as the Cadets work from their 45-yard line in NFV territory. And before this play gets going, we've got a flag. And in all indications from the sideline are, it is movement up front by the Crestwood Cadets. So that penalty will push them back and make it 2nd down and about 17 yards to go now.
Well, and if you're the Tiger Hawks, this is what you want. You want your defense making stops. You want them making mistakes on the other side of the ball, and you got to get a stop here and try to shut them down at midfield, force a punt.
So 2nd down, 17 yards to go is what we'll call it. And again, this changes things. The clock will continue to run after the ball is set, and the Cadets say, let's wait till the second quarter. We've played one here in West Union. It is Crestwood leading 14-3 with possession. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Carr Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. So again, our score, it is 14-3. We've played one quarter. We thank you for joining us tonight on KCTN FM 100. Live video stream on KCTN.com every once in a while. I think we've got some flickering going on there, but we'll deal with it. Meanwhile, Cadets have 2nd down, 17 yards to go as they operate from the 50-yard line midfield. Loden working out there, rolling out far side. He's going to run it. There's a flag in the backside. He brings it inside the 45-yard line. Here's a late flag on that sideline. May have had a late hit near the sideline, and it was a run of about 8 yards. Would have made it 2nd down, 3rd down rather, and 10, but now let's sort out these penalties.
Yeah, they're going to have to sort this out. I think we've probably got to hold the first flag and the second flag kind of in the area of maybe a late hit or a personal foul, so they're going to have to get together, talk this out, figure out how they're going to mark these out.
So the officials have a long conversation. We await word, and we have I believe, a holding penalty against Crestwood to start, and then we're going to have a horse collar tackle committed by North Fayette Valley. So the penalty's offset. We'll do second down again.
We'll do it again. Just a do-over.
Yep, second down. And again, it is still 18 yards to go. They have to get inside the 33-yard line for first down yardage here.
Yep, all that for naught, but right at midfield here. Let's see what the Cadets try to do. Ran it that time with Loudon, and I expect them to come out and wing it again. They've had success throwing the ball.
So again, second down and long. One of their passes they completed was, again, for 35 yards. Meanwhile, they have three receivers, actually two to the right side, but also a wingback on that right side. Second down, 18 yards to go. Leovano got the handoff, but slipped at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be swallowed up right there. Tiger Hawks, again, tough to run in between the tackles. Made a good, strong effort up front. And leading the way there for them was number 76, Lane Kleppe. Also there as well was number 51, Benson, and they had some help from the linebacker crew as well. Third down, it's about 20 yards to go.
Yeah, a big loss for him there, and Leovano had nowhere to go. So third and long here, but we've seen them. They've had two big plays. They had a 32-yard pass to Dertina, a 35-yard pass to Marr, so they're not afraid to wing this thing.
So third down, it is again 17 yards to go. Two receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, and again, Loden to throw the football, looking one-on-one, looking for Marr. Overshot on the near side at the 15-yard line. Two Tiger Hawks giving pursuit there, including Hine as well as Rogers. It is incomplete. The throw sails out of bounds. And it's going to be fourth down for the Cadets, and they are going to punt it away from inside their own territory.
And Loden throws such a nice ball, and he does a great job of leading his receivers, and just a little out of reach for Marr there. Pulled him a little too far downfield, a little too far out of bounds, but threw a nice ball past the defense there.
So again, situation where the Tiger Hawks will take over with Hines standing back outside the 10-yard line, looking to get a return. It's a high snap. Loden does the punting chores. It is a good high kick. Hines going back at the 10-yard line, fumbles the football, but it bounces right back to him at the 10-yard line. He brings it out to the 20-yard line and spins ahead, somehow stays on his feet on the spin, and gets out to the 24-yard line. Good special teams approach there by Crestwood, and a nice job there by Hines, making some positive. First down, 10 yards to go. Tiger Hawks, their own 24-yard line, trailing 14-3.
If you're the Tiger Hawks, you need a nice long drive. I think you did a great job with that initial drive, but you ended up kicking the field goal to get the 3 points instead of getting the touchdown. You want to make sure you finish this drive with a touchdown.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Tiger Hawks. Second quarter just underway, 10:54 left in our opening quarter. And you have receivers, two lined up to the left side, and they work out of shotgun formation and back to Rogers. Rogers left side, not much. A big pile there as he tried to go left side. Cadets have made some changes up front, and back to the line of scrimmage is Rogers, and it's going to be no gain. Second down, 10 yards to go. Number 42 among the Cadets there in Xander Miemert, the 6'4" sophomore linebacker.
Well, and it's all starting with those guys up front. We talked about them. They've been having a number of tackles for the Cadets, but their initial push has been much improved since that first quarter. They're firing off the ball much better.
So second down, 9 yards to go. Tiger Hawks, their opening drive, took down the field, got bogged down at the 13-yard line, settled for a field goal for their only points so far. Second down and 9, right side carrying the football again is Lundgren. Lundgren crossed the 25-yard line, only a couple of yards. Second down, 8 yards to go, and the Tiger Hawks set a third and long situation here, and these are the situations we talked about they want to stay away from.
Yeah, this isn't where they're comfortable. They're comfortable being ahead of the sticks, not having to play from behind them, and they haven't had a ton of success in the air. They have had some. Rogers has 160 yards and 19 completions, but I think the consistency hasn't been there like they've wanted this year.
So third down, we'll call it 8 yards to go in this situation, and Rogers to throw the football. Dropping back, he's got plenty of time. Great protection up front. Throws it right side. That pass caught by Bodensteiner on the near side. Tackled inbounds at the 37-yard line. Good enough for first down yardage. And Rogers had plenty of time as Bodensteiner ran that drag route all the way from left to right. And the Tiger Hawks moved the chains.
Yeah, he just kind of stepped back. And nice job of the guys up front keeping that pocket for him, keeping the protection. And Bodensteiner just kept coming, getting that drag route. And nice completion.
So first and 10 for the Tiger Hawks. Offense needed that. And now they go left side. Carrying the football is Griffith. Griffith hit at the line of scrimmage. And again, Miemert there. Also there as well is number 7 for the Cadets and Caleb Holzer. And only a gain of about a yard. So second down and 9 yards to go for North Fayette Valley. In the second and longer situation here. Again for North Fayette Valley. Second down, we'll call it 8 yards to go. Give him 2 on that. And positive yards on first down, but again, you'd like to get 3 or 4 at least on those
gains.
So a situation where it's going to be second down, 8 yards to go. And they go left side, running the football. Griffith, actually, Rogers boots it around left side, can't get to the corner, fights off a tackle. He's able to get to the corner, as it turns out. Gets out to the 48-yard line, short of first down yardage. And a heady run by Rogers, because it looked like the corner was forced back inside, but he made a nice cut, and it's going to be third down in less than a yard at the 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
And you see Rogers get up just a little bit gimpy on that right foot, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But third and manageable after a big pickup there on second down.
So third down, less than a yard situation for the Tiger Hawks. From their 47-yard line is where they operate. And Bodensteiner is the receiver to the top side, and also Hines is the receiver in the slot. Third down, 1 yard to go. They run the football, second back through. That is Griffith, first down yardage. On that left hash mark across the 50-yard line, down to the 47-yard line, needed a yard, picked up about 4, and that moves the chains. Tiger Hawks back inside Cadet territory.
Yeah, that was a good pickup for them. Pick up about a solid 5-6 yards. So good to see them getting that first down and continuing the drive.
So first down, 10 yards to go for North Fayette Valley at the 47-yard line right now. And they continue to operate from that left hash mark. Tiger Hawks have the longest drive of this ball game as this just methodically move down the field on their opening drive.
Just like that first drive, just pounding the ball on the ground, moving the sticks, and just got to finish with points.
So first down, 10 yards to go again. Hines in motion from left to right. They're going to throw the football. Rogers fake the handoff, right side, play action at Bodensteiner between 2 defenders in between the numbers at the 32-yard line. Could not haul it in. Would have been a neat catch. But number 5, Brogan Nibelink was in on the coverage along with Luck Smith. Bodensteiner kind of sandwiched between the two, and it's second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, that would have been an impressive catch if he could have kept a hold of that. Did hit him in the hands, but 2 defenders there gave him the sandwich right away, and down he went. Ball trickles away.
So second and 10 is what we'll call it at the 47-yard line in this situation. Bodensteiner back to the left side. Play action there by the Tiger Hawks on first down. But now second down, 10 yards to go. Same formation. Hines in motion. Jet sweep. Going to get the toss ahead from Rogers. Gets to the corner. 40-yard line. Cuts back down the middle of the field at the 35-yard line. Tackled at the 30-yard line there. Number 0 for Crestwood. Trenton Voyna makes the play. And a nice sweep play on the right side. Actually goes as a forward pass. And that'll move it down to the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, technically a pass there for Hines. So that's going to go down as positive yardage for Rogers, but a good run there after he got that pass.
Yep, just flipped it there in front of him as Hines went in jet motion from left to right. So the Tiger Hawks drive continues. First down, 10 yards to go. Lundgren now on a delay play. Rogers is going to keep it on the run pass option. It'll bring it down to the 26-yard line. Held that ball in to Lundgren for a long time before deciding if he was going to give it to Lundgren or keep it. The stretch play to the left. 4-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, interesting play there because he held that RPO a little long, and then he tried to duck inside and wasn't able to get a ton of yards, but he did get enough yardage there to move that drive forward.
So second down, we'll call it 6 yards to go in this situation. 2 receivers to the near side now. Back under center is once again the quarterback Rogers. It's a screenplay right side caught by Bodensteiner. Brings it inside the 25-yard line down to the 20-yard line and stacked up there. Just a quick pattern. We drop back. The 2 lead receivers block for him, and it's going to be first down yardage. We're going to put him down to the 20-yard line, just inside the 20-yard line. First and 10 for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, just enough there to get that first down.
So a completed pass that moves it a total of 8 yards. So first down, 10 yards to go in this situation. And you have, again, same formation, and they're going to run it, this time with Lundgren. Lundgren off the left side of the line runs into a host of bodies. He'll get a couple of yards, pick up 3 yards on that play. Midway point of the second quarter, it is second down and 7 yards to go.
Yeah, just not a lot of room there, but enough to keep moving here and continuing that drive. I think that couple of passes really helped maybe keep Crestwood a little more honest on that.
So again, second down and 6. That's why the Tiger Hawks have had some success throwing the ball early downs. Had that again as the Tiger Hawks facing a cadet team looking on trying to stop the run. Second down, 6 yards to go. Toss play right side. That is Lundgren. Lundgren inside the numbers, 20-yard line, tackled from behind inside at the 15-yard line, ran to the wide side of the field, and that's the near side. He'll pick up about 2. It'll be a third down and manageable situation. Gibson on the play for the Cadets, who chased him down.
Yeah, just not a lot of room there, trying to stretch that out, and Crestwood did a great job of stretching that to the sideline, and Lundgren just running out of room.
So again, situation where it's third down, we'll call it 6 yards to go. You've got a bunched formation on the right side, actually back to the double wing set, but Rogers is alone in the backfield. Third down, gets the snap. It's a quarterback draw left side, and he'll run into a host of cadets at the 15-yard line and be stacked up right there. Number 14 in Mitchell Peter, one of the cadets in that area. Gain of maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Big fourth down coming up from Crestwood. Earlier, they went for a field goal in this situation, but down 14-3. Thinking touchdown here.
Well, they're thinking we want to get a touchdown, and I wonder if they'll try to go hard count, maybe pick up some cheap yards, or maybe take a timeout and talk about what they really want to do on this crucial fourth down in this first half.
So fourth down, we'll call it 6 yards to go. They have to get basically to the 10-yard line for first down yardage. 3 receivers bunched together on the near side. Lundgren is to the left of Rogers. Rogers to throw the football. He's got time, now throws it right side. It is caught near side Bertram. Bertram goes inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5 and goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. On 4th and 6, it ends up being a 16-yard pass play for the Tigerhawks, and back within 14-9.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Had plenty of time back there, so give some kudos to the the offensive line to give him time to throw that pass.
And I believe 16 yards is what they'll go with that situation there on the pass. And again, that was Bertram with the reception. White to try the PAT. Spot is down. We're waiting for the spot, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And number 5, Drew Stolka, will be holding here for the Tigerhawks. And it's bounced right to him, but he's able to save it. White's kick, high enough, long enough, it is good. Nice save by Stolka. Ground ball is what he caught there, and the extra point is good. 14-10 our score. It is North Fayette Valley trailing Crestwood. Let's take this break.
Central State Bank provides a complete line of lending services to help you get the best out of life. From home mortgages and equity loans to vehicle and personal loans. We have expert lending professionals who will work with you to provide options to address your needs. At Central State Bank, you won't deal with a branch or department. You'll deal with a banker who is dedicated to you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC. Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Myers Auto Service in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. 14-10, it is a 16-yard pass play completed there from Rogers, and that pass completed to number 84 in Kyler Bertram. The PAT by White. We have 4:11 to go in our first half, and it's now 14-10, Crestwood in the lead.
Yeah, that was a big score for the Tigerhawks. I think right now, if you go into halftime down 4, I think you're lucky with what has happened here with Crestwood in that first quarter, but defense has got to step up once again, try to slow down this offense. I think they've done a nice job with the run. They got to stop that pass, too, because Crestwood's been having those big plays.
All right, some scores to pass along. Central leads Cedar Ridge 20-13. That ball game at the half. Also, North Butler leads Clayton Ridge at the half 14-12. And St. Ansgar leads Postville at the half 45-0. Meanwhile, White to launch it away from the 40-yard line for the Tigerhawks, and he squibs it ahead. They stay away again from the Isaacson, and instead they're going to bring it up the middle, and falling ahead forward is number 15 for Crestwood. That was Ethan Bergen, who ran it out to the 35-yard line. A return of about 7 yards. First down, 10 yards to go, and the Tigerhawks continue to keep away there from, once again, the running of Ben Isaacson.
Yeah, they've kicked it away from him all night long, and they want to keep it out of his hands if they can.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Cadets return the opening kickoff for a touchdown, led 14-3 until the Tigerhawks with a nice drive, and they did it through the air. North Fayette Valley did that.
They threw the ball.
First down, 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, and they're going to run up the middle with Liviano, and he's across the 45-yard line, their best run of the night. It'll be a 9-yard gain, closer to 10, and a nice run there by Liavano, and it looks to me like good enough for first down yardage. They're going to move the chains.
Absolutely, and he's had some tough running, 2 or 3 yards here or there, losing 2 or 3 yards here and there, but that was a 10-yard gain there for Liavano.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Their own 47-yard line is where they have the football here. And again, plenty of time to work with, though they have just one timeout. Keep that in mind. So the ball from the middle of the field, first down, 10 yards to go, 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, and they send it back in motion. Snap back, they're going to go to Liavano again at the line of scrimmage. This time does not get through the initial line of scrimmage, stacked up front. Kalepi in that area, number 51 there as well in Benson. No gain, second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, better job up front that time by the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, and able to stop him right at that line of scrimmage. we're about 3 minutes to play, so if North Fayette Valley can maybe get another good stop here on third or second down, maybe they start thinking about taking timeouts, trying to get the ball back.
And again, they get the ball to start the second half from their own 47-yard line. Second down, 10 yards to go. And again, looking to throw the football is Loden. He'll run out near side, and he's going to keep it plenty of room. Inside the 40-yard line, slides ahead to the 39-yard line, and it's a big chunk of yardage that time as Duffy making the tackle. First down, 10 yards to go. First time we've seen Loden using his legs for first down yardage.
Well, he had lots of room and showed his quickness there. A 13-yard gain. That's their best run of the night.
So to the 40-yard line here, 2.5 to work with. Clock continues to tick down. Coming up at the half, we'll talk with North Fayette Valley cross-country coach Julie Frieden. She'll be our halftime guest tonight. We'll talk about how the North Fayette Valley girls and boys are doing on the cross-country course this year. First down, 10 yards to go. Liavano gets the handoff, trying to get to the edge as he bounces outside, but he cannot get to the edge and is brought down there. Jackson Lundgren, nice open field tackling, tracking him down off the right side of the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down, 12 yards to go.
Yeah, just had nowhere to go and kind of got hung up there and not able to get past those defenders, and he goes down.
So second down situation there, 12 yards to go. At the 43-yard line is where they mark it. 150 and counting in our first half, but the Cadets inside Tiger Hawk territory. 2 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right side. And to throw the football again is Loden. Right side, that pass caught and slipping and going down. At the 35-yard line is Dertina. Looked like he was maybe trying to get out of bounds on that far side, but he's down. The clock continues to move, and it's third down. It's 5 yards to go. Give him 5 on that play. 7 yards, rather, on that play.
7 yards. Was that Dertina, number 6
yes.
again? Yeah.
So 3rd and 5. Again, the clock continuing to run with 1:20 left here in the half as the Cadets huddling up. And they will have to quicken it up a little bit here. Still have time. You're only down to the 34-yard line. And by the time this ball is snapped, we'll be close to a minute. So third down, 5 yards to go. 2 receivers to the left, and they're going to run it with Liavano up the middle. Couple of yards, 30-yard line. He'll be short of first down, which will keep the clock moving. Had he gotten first down yardage, it would have moved the chains, but he's short of first down yardage. It's now going to be 4th down, by the way, and it's 4th down and about a yard to go at the 30-yard line. And they continue to huddle here, 45 seconds and counting in our first half.
Well, and I don't see anybody on the sideline of North Fayette Valley taking a timeout here, so I think they're just going to let this play out, and Crestwood may take the penalty, or take the timeout and run the play.
Well, now they are going to take a timeout, but look at the time wasted in that situation.
Yeah, kind of surprising, if they were thinking, hey, we're going to try to pick this up, why not take that timeout a little early?
33.2 seconds to go here in the half. A good 17, 18 seconds running off there of the clock for them.
Maybe the only thinking that I can come up with is, okay, we're going to go for it on 4th down. If we don't get it, we don't want to give a lot of time to North Fayette Valley, but I think if you do get it, you want to have some time left on the clock to maybe run a couple more plays and take a shot at the end zone.
So again, thinking first down first, and I know you don't want to give North Fayette Valley any time, but you're at the 31-yard line here, 32-yard line. And you're going to leave them with a long field to go if you don't get it on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter either way. So I maybe take that timeout a little bit earlier and give yourself plenty of time if you do pick it up. Maybe punch this in and steal a touchdown here before halftime.
So again, situation on 4th down, you can still think about here that you've got to get the first down initially. You can still run the football here, but you better be ready to have another play called and get up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, because they're out of timeouts now. Taking that was their 3rd timeout, so they're going to have to pick this up, and they're going to have to be in a hurry. And they're built for it. They're not, not foreign to them, but boy, they're just running short on time here.
So 4th down and a yard to go. Crestwood again out of timeouts. 14-10. It is Crestwood leading North Fayette Valley here at the half. You have 2 receivers lined up to the right side for North Fayette Valley, and they will work here out of shotgun formation, but with a fullback in front of the tailback Liavano. 4th down, a yard to go. They run it with Liavano. Liavano hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps his legs churning. He's going to get first down yardage just inside the 30-yard line, and quickly Crestwood up to the ball, and they want to snap it here quickly. So first down. Clock will set here as they move the chains, and now it picks up again. Great job by Crestwood, and they spiked the ball. As a matter of fact, snap back to Loden, and with 2 hands, he just flipped it into the ground. Second down, 10 yards to go, 26.3 seconds to go. They ran that well.
They did. They were ready to go. They knew what they had to do if they got the first down. Get up, spike it, and they can call a play here. They've got 3 plays to kind of work with, 26 seconds. they've got the ability here to do something. North Fayette Valley's going to have to come up with a stop.
So second down, 10 yards to go. And again, they work near the middle of the field. And again, Loden has Leovano to his right, looks to throw the football. Loden looking one-on-one, near side, looking for Marr. Double coverage, the ball knocked away by Rogers just inside the goal line on the near side. Rogers and Hines double team there in coverage. Good defense there, and it's third down and 10 yards to go. 21.1 seconds to go.
Yeah, well-thrown ball again, but good defense that time by the Tiger Hawks to knock that away and not give Marr a chance to pull that in.
So again, a situation where it's third down, 10 yards to go. And again, this is, you got to throw it past the sticks. That's the big thing here.
Yeah, you got to get it past the sticks. You got to pick up first downs. You know, at this point, they may take a couple of shots at the end zone.
So third down, 10 yards to go. And they look to throw the football again. Loden looking right side, one-on-one. That pass is going to be knocked away, incomplete on the far sideline. That was Moss in on the coverage. They were looking on the far side, I believe, for Dirtina. They tried to run an up and out, and good job by Moss. Didn't even try to go catch it there as he knocked it away on the coverage. It's fourth down and 10 yards to go. 16.3 seconds left here in our half.
Yeah, just no chance on that one. A little overthrown, and offensive guy almost had to play defense there.
So fourth down, 10 yards to go, just inside the 30-yard line. Again, you get past the sticks for Crestwood. It's first down. The clock will stop, and they're likely going to go up there and spike it. But they have receivers split right and left, and now a receiver lined up in the slot, and now North Fayette Valley will use one of their timeouts here, as Coach Hines wants to make sure they know what they're doing defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure everybody's on the right page. This is a big play for them. Stop them here. You're probably going to half. You're only down 4. Don't want to give up something silly here.
So fourth down, 10 yards to go, just inside the 30-yard line here. 14-10. Been an entertaining ball game, really, right from the opening kickoff.
It has. You know, Crestwood came out, ran that opening kickoff back, 90 yards for a touchdown. Pretty electric play there. North Fayette Valley answered with a long drive of their own. Ended up with a field goal. Crestwood goes down a couple of big pass plays. They get a touchdown. We thought, hey, maybe we're in for a big scoring fest, but defensive has settled in a little bit, and offensive kind of got a little stagnant for both these teams, not making those big pickups.
So fourth down and 10 in this situation as the Tiger Hawks, 16.3 seconds to go. They still have 2 timeouts here, but they're more concerned about getting a stop in this situation on this fourth down play, trailing by 4. And again, North Fayette Valley gets the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, so get a stop here, get a chance to score to start the second half.
So 2 receivers to the right. Crestwood continues in that same formation. Marr is lined up as a receiver on the near side. Leovano is to the right of the quarterback, Loden. So it's fourth down, 10 yards to go. Loden to throw the football again. Drops back, has time. Now he's flushed and brought down back at the 40-yard line. Bertram in that area. Who else there for North Fayette Valley? The gap closed quickly. There's a Tiger Hawks that's shaken up. Kendrick White in on the tackle. Lane Kleppy there as well. They lose yardage, 10-plus yards. And with 11.2 seconds left in the half, Tiger Hawks get a nice stop.
Yeah, about 11-yard loss that time, and that pocket all of a sudden closed real fast and had no chance to get rid of that ball. Nice job by the Tiger Hawks there. Maybe they take a shot here, but 11 seconds. They're going to go into halftime probably down 4.
And again, at their own 40-yard line, in a situation there that you really are a team that doesn't throw it deep very often in this ball game, and you hate to have a turnover at this point. And you see now that they are going to line everybody up in the formation of this is get to the half formation. As White, or the quarterback, Rogers, brought in everybody behind him, takes a snap, takes a knee, and the first half comes to an end. Been entertaining. Crestwood 14, North Fayette Valley 10. We're at the half. When we return, our halftime interview and scores from across the area. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping into Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Elkader, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. You're listening to high school football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. At the half, it is 14-10. Crestwood leads North Fayette Valley. Our halftime guest tonight, we're joined by North Fayette Valley cross-country coach Julie Frieden. Coach, first off here, how things going with the girls program first off?
Our girls program has been led by Lexi McGowan the last few meets. She's coming on super strong this season. I think she set some individual goals throughout the summer for herself, so we've been looking for her as a leader. Followed by Annie Murray, who's returning from a state competition last year, so we've got her leadership as well. Those are our 1-2 runners. We have Megan Tudal, who has been kind of coming on strong mid-season, so she's been probably our most improved runner this season. And then we have Clara Bilden, Tristan Kuzi, and Kendall Elliott and Lydia Van Gelder, who are kind of finishing out our varsity lineup right now.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's talk about the boys team. I know you're involved with that too.
Yeah, yep. So a newcomer this year, Elmore Trinidad. He started last year, but he ran a lot of miles this summer, put in a lot of individual work. So he's been our leader, looking for hopefully being a state contender, and then followed by Alexander Mueller, who didn't come out last year, but starting new this year for us. So that's been exciting to see those two, our 1-2 runners. And then our follow-up of our varsity lineup for our boys can kind of flip from meet to meet. So our next 5 have been flipping back and forth with a lot of experience. We have Gabe Stansberry, Robert Huck, Peyton Elliott, Eston Mollering, and Brody Grove finishing up our lineup.
All right, let's talk about the conference meet. That's coming up very shortly, and the conference is new this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be looking at this year for conference. It's a lot of new, strong teams coming in. We'll have some individual top runners on our team, but we're just looking to kind of fall out in the middle there. So.
All right, now as far as what's coming up schedule-wise for you guys.
Yeah, we head to West Delaware this Tuesday. Big meet, a lot of strong competition, so it'll be a really good one and leading us into conference and state qualifying. So that will be kind of a good one to see where we're at.
And as far as conference, where's conference at this year?
We're going to be running in Elkader at the golf course in Elkader.
And then as far as districts, do you know where you're heading there?
We're looking to probably be running in Owine. So.
All right. Good luck to you guys second half of the season. Tell the folks I said hi to.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks once again. That is North Fayette Valley cross-country coach Julie Frieden, our halftime guest here tonight. We appreciate her joining us here. As a matter of fact, it's senior night for the cross-country kids, so we're going to let her get to that. Our halftime show continues. 14-10, Crestwood in the lead. Back with more after this.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable, fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. And Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, once again, it is 14-10. North Fayette Valley trailing Crestwood. Let's update you on scores. At the half, Comanche leads MFL Marmac 7-6. North Butler leads Clayton Ridge 14-12. St. Ansgar leads Postville 45-0. Nashua Plainfield topping Starmont 31-7. Central leading Cedar Ridge Christian at the half 20-13. And Edco leads Easton Valley at the half by a score of 36-20. For Crestwood, they returned the opening kickoff 90 yards for a touchdown there. And the Williamson kick was good. It was the return there by Isaacson. 90-yard return. Williams' kick made it 7-0. Tigerhawks answered on their next drive with Kendrick White hitting a 30-yard field goal. Then again, Crestwood answered on their ensuing drive. A 35-yard pass from Marr from Loudon there. The Williams PAT made it 14-3. Tigerhawks put up the lone points in the second quarter on a fourth down play. A 16-yard pass from Rogers to Bertram. And White's PAT makes it 14-10. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. North Fayette Valley trailing Crestwood. Let's go to the totals. First off for the Cadets with the lead.
For the Cadets, we'll start on the ground. Jose Livano, he's got 9 carries, 14 yards. Loden, after that sack at the end of the half, has 2 carries for 2 yards. So 11 carries, 16 yards on the ground. But the story for them in this game is in the air. Loden only has 3 completions on 8 attempts, but he's got 74 yards in those 3 completions. Dertina's got 2 catches for 39 yards, and Marr has 1 catch for 35 yards. That's the touchdown to go along with the kick return. So only 90 yards of offense for the Cadets, but they're in the lead, and that's the important part.
90 yards of offense, a 90-yard return. That's what's gotten them in the lead. Let's go to the totals now for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley on the ground, just pounding it away. Jackson Lundgren's got 9 carries for 33 yards. Ryan Griffin has 7 carries for 33 yards. Rogers has 6 carries for 20 yards. So 22 carries, 86 yards on the ground in that first half. In the air, Rogers is 4 of 7, so a good night for him, 50 yards. He's got 17 yards to Hines. He's got 17 yards on 2 catches to Ben Bodensteiner's. And then Bertram has that 1 catch for 16 yards, good for a touchdown. So for the Tigerhawks, they're sitting at 136 yards of offense in the first half, only down 4.
And again, that touchdown drive they had late in the second quarter to make it 14-10. Huge conversion on that fourth down play on that 16-yard pass rather.
Yeah, huge conversion. Came out throwing the ball, which kind of surprised us, but a nice catch by Bertram, able to go to the house.
So again, we expected an entertaining ball game, and that certainly is what it's been here in West Union. Again, our score, Crestwood 14, North Fayette Valley 10. When we return, we'll set the stage for the final 2 weeks of the regular season and second half action. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We have lots to celebrate over here with the excitement of back to school and the recent wedding of our doctors Chase and Daphne Bruner. Dr. Mark Foley and myself would like to extend them congratulations and wish all our area students and athletes good luck this fall. We welcome new patients and look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
At Freedom Bank, we're more than a bank. We're 100% employee-owned and proud to be part of the communities we serve. Our home equity line of credit is a smart, flexible way to use the equity you've built in your home. Whether it's home improvements, tuition, or unexpected expenses, Freedom Bank empowers success with local lenders you know and trust. Visit us today and let's build your future together. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. All loans are subject to credit approval.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus live scan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. And by Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. At the half, our score 14-10, entertaining half with Crestwood leading North Fayette Valley. Again, the story of this ball game: Cadets win this ball game, they clinch a playoff berth. Obviously, they still have Waukon and Osage, but the reason why we say they will clinch is because they would be 3-0 tonight in this district, would finish no worse than 3-2, but would have the tiebreakers over everybody else below them. So that's how they would clinch tonight.
Yeah, that would be a huge win for them. And I know they're looking at those next two games going, okay, being 3-0 going against those top two teams so far in this district feels way better than 2-1, and trying to fight through one of those just to make the playoffs.
Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, you've already faced Waukon and Osage, and again they close with Forest City and then with New Hampton, so they feel like we have the opportunity to win out and again grab at least a 3 seed in the postseason.
Yeah, they're looking for a chance at a postseason berth, and they're going to have to tighten up defense a little bit here in the second half.
All right, so let's update you on scores. At the end of the third quarter, St. Ansgar leading Postville 51-0. And the other scores at the half. That's now at the end of the third quarter, by the way. Comanche leading MFL Marmac at the half, 7-6. North Butler leads Clayton Ridge at the half, 14-12. Nashua Plainfield leading Starmont at the half, 31-7. Central leading Cedar Ridge Christian, 20-13. And Edco leading Easton Valley, 36-20. All of those games are at the half. Next week on KCTN will be in Monona. Could be a very meaningful ball game for the postseason. Cascade at MFL Marmac. Countdown to kickoff scheduled tentatively at 6. Game time 7 o'clock here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. Then week number 8 will be in Edgewood. Edco hosting Central in a ball game that certainly could have all types of playoff implications.
There's a lot of things in play with both of those games. MFL Marmac has been just decimated with injuries. Lost another one last week with the broken leg in Hanson. So they can get that win tonight against Comanche. Next week's game becomes so much bigger for them and a chance for them to get into the playoffs. You look at Edco's game with Easton Valley tonight, both of those teams undefeated, both of those looking at possibly winning that district. So the winner of that really running their own chances into the postseason. and Central has to go to Easton Valley next week. So they're watching that game intently to see who wins it and how that game gets played down there.
And the Central team getting a little beat up here, but this is a non-district game for them tonight, so this game doesn't mean anything for them. They just hope to be fully healthy for the final 2 weeks of the regular season. So again, that's how we're scheduled to go. In week number 8, that game will be at 7 o'clock. Again, we'll talk with all of our area coaches on the countdown to kickoff at 6 o'clock. Game time at 7 o'clock here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com or on the KCTN YouTube channel. North Fayette Valley to get the ball in the second half, trailing 14-10. Let's talk about first off for the Tiger Hawks. Strong with the running game early, strong passing game in the second quarter brought them back within 4.
Yeah, I think that passing game, just enough mix there to keep Crestwood honest, because they had a lot of guys that were being sucked up into the box, and North Fayette Valley took advantage of that. But I think in this first drive, you want to reestablish yourselves on the ground. The guys up front got to fire off the ball, because Crestwood defensive front has been really good in that second quarter.
And again, I think for North Fayette Valley, they love what they're doing defensively, only giving up 90 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they gave up that touchdown on the opening kickoff, but otherwise, defense is playing pretty strong.
So Marr will launch it away from the 40-yard line. Back to receive, you have Lundgren back there, and also back there as well is going to be Hines. So our second half ready to get underway on a beautiful night here in West Union. And again, the Cadets lead 14-10. It is a high kick. That will be to Lundgren at the 10-yard line, just in front of the 10-yard line. He'll bring it up the middle, 30-yard line, trying to get to the outside. 30-yard line, unable to get there. Tracked down well. Good special teams coverage. And that was Ethan Bergen tracking him down, but about a 20-yard return. Tiger Hawks take over. First down, 10 yards to go at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, good return there by Lundgren. Get them nice field position on their own about 30, 31-yard line. So we'll see what the Tiger Hawks try to do here.
And again, we'll continue to update you on the other games that are taking place tonight. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, they'll come out here and they'll run actually pistol formation. So first down, 10 yards to go. The deep back through, carrying it left side there, I believe, was Lundgren. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe forward progress of a yard. And it's going to be second down, 9 yards to go. So they really loaded up the wing back spot to the left, brought him in as a blocker, and then Griffith to lead block there.
Yeah, just not a lot of room there. Maybe picks up one, so they're going to give him forward progress at least, but not a lot of room to run there. Good job by the Cadets up front.
And again, the Cadets made some changes because North Fayette Valley, the opening drive, it was 7-8 yards on first down they were getting. Second down, 9 yards to go is what we'll call it. Hines goes in motion, and this time they run it second back through Griffith. Hit at the line of scrimmage, falls ahead, maybe to the 35 for a couple of yards. Not much up the middle. Third down and long for the Tiger Hawks. Third down and 7 yards to go. Bottom of the pile, number 14 for Crestwood and Mitchell Peter. And third down, we'll call it 6 yards to go for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, gain of 3 that time, a little better, but just not a lot of room for that running back to get through, and no running lanes. He's going to kind of create his own hole.
So third down, 6 yards to go from their own 35-yard line. You have, again, same formation here, and as I see that, they will move a wing back to the right side, an offset backfield, and they're going to run it. Griffith, and it's an option play. Rogers trying to get to the corner. He does. Rogers, 40-yard line. He's down the sideline on the far side. 50-yard line and tracked down to the 45-yard line. Booted it to the left. Tracked down by Isaacson, but a good chunk of yardage on third and long. Tiger Hawks inside Cadet territory.
That's going to go down as an 18-yard run, and Rogers, again, selling that fake up the middle, and Crestwood really bid on that, threw a lot of guys at him, and then booted to the outside, had a lead blocker, able to get across midfield.
So first down, 10 yards to go, and they continue in the same formation after the Tiger Hawks converting third and long. And again, they are going to run it inside counterplay, this time to Hines. Hines, 45-yard line, bounces to the outside, 40-yard line, 30-yard line, and pushed out of bounds there, actually thrown out of bounds there. But again, off-balance play, they run it down to the 28-yard line. Tiger Hawks are on the move.
Yeah, another big gain that time, and that was Hines who ended up carrying that ball. That's about a 19-yard gain for Hines.
Inside counterplay to Hines, so first down, 10 yards to go. Suddenly inside the 29-yard line, a drive that's a little over 2 minutes old. Started just in at the 30-yard line on the other end. So first down, 10 yards to go. Tiger Hawks firing off the ball up front. They're going to run it right side. Lundgren down to the 25-yard line, able to back his way to about the 23-yard line. Peter on the stop there. Also there as well for, again, it is Voina in on the tackle there for Crestwood. Maybe about 2, second down. We'll call it 5 yards to go.
Yeah, nice gain there, following his lead blockers. Better job up front by the big guys there.
Gained actually 5 on that.
Yeah, five-yard gain, so gets about half of it.
So second down, 5 yards to go. 23-yard line is the spot. They operate from the near side. And on second down, 5 yards to go, hard count, but this time Griffith on a stretch play left side, runs in the middle of the field, inside the 20-yard line, and the blocking continues down the field, but it's first down. Is Griffith able to get 6 up the middle? 1st and 10, now inside the red zone.
Yeah, just a good pickup, a first down, good hard running by Griffith, and he's going to take this inside the 20, almost down to the 15.
So first down, 10 yards to go, 15-yard line rather, 17-yard line is where they spot it. And the drive continues to run for North Fayette Valley here, controlling the clock and running the football. Double wing set now, and now Hines in motion, and they're going to run the option. Rogers fakes the pitch. He's going to bring it up the middle. Rogers goes inside the 10-yard line, near first down yardage up the middle. Nice sell play as they fake the pitch out to the right, actually with Lundgren, and then Rogers brought it up the middle. There is a flag down where the ball was spotted at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to see what they're going to call here, but that was after all of this was done.
We may have a late hit on that play. And it is going to be a penalty there, and it is against Crestwood. Yes, a late hit. At the end of that play, a player dove in late. So the run got him inside the 10-yard line to the 9-yard line. That was about an 8-yard pickup, but this penalty will move it half the distance to the goal, and it's first and goal at the 4-yard line for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, just tack on 4 more yards there, get him half the distance, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal from the 4.
So first and goal for the Tigerhawks. Overloaded, backs in the backfield to the right. They move over to the left with Lundgren along with Hines. Griffith is alone in the backfield. He'll get the handoff left side, follows those 2 in, and he is in for the score. Ryan Griffith plows his way in from 4 yards out. And the Tigerhawks take the opening drive, move right down the field, their first lead of the night at 16-14.
Yeah, that was just a nice power play there. It had extra blockers. Give the ball to Griffith, and he just pounds his way in for the touchdown. And Tigerhawks here take the lead for the first time tonight. And interesting formation here, Dan. They've got the swinging gate formation, and now they're going to run in and reset.
Yep, they're going to kick the PAT. And again, Stolka, who had a nice save on a PAT earlier on a ground ball snap to him here, he'll be in to hold, and White for the PAT. Better snap, nice hold, kick is up, high enough, long enough, put it on the board. 8:32 left in the third quarter, 17-14, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this break. Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhagen, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
So it's 17-14, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Again, that is a 4-yard run by Ryan Griffith, and the PAT by White gives North Fayette Valley their first lead at 17-14. White to launch it away from the 40-yard line. 8.5 left in our third quarter. And the Tigerhawks, a nice drive. They scrib it ahead again to the up back. It's fielded at the 30-yard line, and that, again, is going to be Bergen. And Bergen brings it outside the numbers, only to the 35-yard line. Since that opening kickoff, which was returned by Isaacson, the Tigerhawks have just scooted it up the middle of the field, and they'll live, giving up the field position.
Yeah, they're going to live to fight another day. Crestwood's been consistently at the 28 to 35, 37-yard line each time, and North Fayette Valley's fine with that. They just don't want the big return.
So first down, 10 yards to go. The Cadets get their first touch of the ball here in the second half. And they operate from just across their own 35-yard line. Leovano is to the right again of the quarterback in Loden. So 2 receivers near side, receiver to the right. They snap it back, and it is going to be Loden keeping it himself. Brings it outside, 45-yard line, down the sideline now. 40-yard line and pushed out of bounds there as he lowers the shoulder. After missing last week's ball game, he certainly has an extra bounce in his step. And a big play by the Cadets put him inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they're almost down, almost to the 30-yard line. So a huge pickup there by Loden. He ran hard.
Yeah, they'll put it at the 32-yard line. It looked like they were faking the snap to Leovano, like he was going up for the snap there, but it was actually Loden who brought it along the right side. So the Cadets, a big play inside Tiger Hawk territory on their first drive of the second half. They have 2 receivers near side. And Leovano is to the left of the quarterback in Loden. And they're going to run it with Leovano. And Leovano spins 30-yard line ahead to the 29-yard line. They'll give him the 28, 4-yard pickup on first down. And again, the Tiger Hawks have done a pretty good job against the run defense, or on defense, I should say, against the run.
Yeah, they've done a pretty good job against the run, but that last one by Loden was really gashing hard. And Leovano then able to find a little room. He picks up a solid 4 yards.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give him 5 on that. So second down, I'd still say it's 6 yards to go. And again, spread formation for the Cadets. And Leovano to throw the football again. Fakes it, now flushed out of the pocket, near side, running, evades one defender. He's going to keep it inside the 25-yard line. He'll get down to the 24-yard line. Good coverage downfield by North Fayette Valley. Benson makes the stop defensively. Also there as well, I believe, was number 8, and that again is Duffy. But short of first down, third down, we'll call it 2 yards to go. 4 yards and a long run and a long way to go by Loden.
Yeah, Loden had a nice run there. He was sprung. Leovano did a nice job as the running back blocking that end and letting Loden get some room so he can maybe stretch that to the sideline.
Third down, we'll call it 2 yards to go. Leovano now to the right of the quarterback Loden with 2 receivers to the right. And on 3rd and 2, it's a quarterback booter right side, and it is going to be Loden. Slips inside the 25-yard line. He's got first down yardage, or at least close to it. Looks like he kind of slipped a bit trying to cut up field. This will depend on the spot. And we'll see whether or not they move the chains on this. And they are going to say it's 4th down. He did not get first down.
Yeah, they're going to say he didn't quite get there. So this is only going to be a gain of 2 for Loden.
Yeah, maybe less than a yard in this situation. And again, the Cadets going to go for it here.
Absolutely.
Now, normally you'd say, well, let's just run a quarterback sneak. But it's a team that runs out of shotgun formation throughout. Let's see if they maybe bring up Loden here under center, but they're going to stay back in that situation. 4th down in the yard. Loden's going to bring it right side. He's able to get first down as he slips inside the 20-yard line, down to the 15-yard line, and he pushes inside the 5-yard line and brought down there. 1st and goal, it appears, for the Cadets. Loden got through the initial line off the right side, able to carry a couple of guys with him, and a huge conversion on 4th down for the Cadets.
Yeah, he was on the 24. He's inside the 5, so about a 20-yard gain.
So 1st and goal for Crestwood. We approach the halfway point of our third quarter, trailing 17-14, trying to answer the Tiger Hawk touchdown. And as the receivers split out near side, it's again 1st and goal. So now Leovano to the left of the quarterback in the backfield in Loden. 1st down and goal here for the Cadets, and they're going to run it right side. Leovano tries to get to the outside, and he's laid down hard. Kane Rogers from the secondary greeted him in the hole, brought him down with open arms. It's no gain. 2nd and goal from the 4.
Yeah, he may have even lost a yard on that. That was a good stick by Kane Rogers, and you could see he was fired up on that.
That was a 2-point takedown tackle.
That was good.
So 2nd down and goal for the Cadets. Again, they had a big running play by Loden, but for the most part, they've been able. Loden's had 2 big running plays on this drive.
Yeah, they just kind of a change, putting the ball on the ground a lot on this drive.
So 2nd down and goal for the Cadets. 2 receivers lined up near side once again. And to the right now is Leovano, to the right of the quarterback in Loden. High snap. Loden's going to bring it. Quarterback draw up the middle. Maybe to the 3, if that. So the Tiger Hawks again pinching through on the left side of their line. Lane Kleppe on the bottom of that pile. It's going to be 3rd and goal, I would call it here. Maybe the 3-yard line, just short of the 3.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think he got much gain on that one again. So 3rd and goal, still at about the 4-yard line.
It's actually spotted, inside the 5-yard line. So we actually lost a little bit of yardage on that. So 3rd and goal now for Crestwood. Tiger Hawks trying to make a stand here on this drive. The first touch of the ball for the Cadets here in the second quarter. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. 3rd and goal, basically. And on this play, back to Loden. Loden's going to run it with Leovano right side. He's hit in the backfield, and he'll lose yardage again outside the 5-yard line. North Fayette Valley closing through left side. I believe making the play there was number 84 in Bertram, who makes the tackle. They lose yardage back to the 5-yard line, and it's 4th and goal from the 5 now here.
And the Tiger Hawks are just swarming to the ball, doing a great job open field tackles, hitting them behind the line of scrimmage, and Crestwood has not had an answer.
So 4th and goal. If you're talking about a field goal here, Crestwood has not tried a field goal this season. So it's 4th down and goal. They're going to go for it. 2 receivers near side. Liavano is to the right of the quarterback there in Loden. 4th down and goal from the 5-yard line. Snap back to Loden. Loden looking in the end zone on a slant play. Intercepted by North Fayette Valley. It is intercepted there by Lundgren. He brings it near side. 30-yard line. Down to the 40-yard line. It's actually Ryan Griffith. Griffith, the interception from the end zone, returns it all the way out to the 44-yard line. And the Tiger Hawk defense with a huge turnover and a huge stop. 1st and 10 near midfield.
And I think that was number 5. I think we missed that number again right here on the sideline. Who picked that off?
Ryan Griffith at 0.
Oh, 0 had him right here. Okay, now I see him.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go from the 42-yard line. So the Tiger Hawks defense, leading 17-14, comes up with a huge stop on a slant play in the end zone. They run it with Lundgren, back to Hines. This is going to be a trickery. It's a halfback option pass. Rogers wide open is Bertram. Catches it at the 25-yard line, and he loses the football, fumbles it, and it's picked up by Crestwood. Are you kidding me? They ran an option play there on a flea flicker. Wide open was Bertram. There's a flag down in the secondary at the 25-yard line, but Bertram was stripped. The ball recovered by Crestwood at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was a 38-yard gain. Then the ball was stripped, and after the play, Bertram took his helmet off. So I don't know if this might be against Bertram for taking the helmet off or if something happened on the sideline. Crestwood was celebrating over there. They might have had extra guys on the field.
So there is a conversation taking place near the Crestwood sideline, but our official, Charlie Zahn, comes up, and we've got that sideline violation there against Crestwood. So the official laying things out to the crowd, and the ball is going to go inside the 15-yard line. I don't think we got the entire signal there.
I don't think we got what went on there. Something had happened on the sideline. It was against Crestwood, but it's their ball because they stripped that after the good catch.
So there was
Bertram.
a sideline, which was basically, it turns out, a warning, but there had to be an unsportsmanlike conduct in there, right?
Had to have been. Otherwise, they wouldn't have moved the ball.
We went back 15 yards inside the 10-yard line, but the bottom line is this. Crestwood, right there after that first play by North Fayette, and a well-dialed-up flea flicker, by the way, they force a turnover and take over at their own 8-yard line after the penalty marked off.
Yep, they're going to take over deep in their own territory, but they have the ball. That's the important part for the Cadets.
And now we're looking at the ball to find out whether it should be where it's going to be located at.
Now they're going to switch balls.
All right, we're going to bring a new ball. We didn't like the way that one.
Well, I think they had North Fayette Valley's ball. They're going to put Crestwood's ball in there. We're going to reset this.
So our officials on top of everything. But it remains 17-14. North Fayette Valley in the lead. 3:15 left here in our third quarter. First down, 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the left, receiver to the right. They're going to run it with Liavano. Again, just nothing up the middle. Ryan Griffith in that area, host of Tiger Hawks. It's a loss, and it's going to be second down, 11 yards to go.
Yeah, they're going to back him up to about the 6-yard line, so this might be a loss of almost 2 yards for Liavano. Yeah, it's been tough going for him here in the second half.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job on Liavano, containing him. Loden has hurt them running the football.
Loden has gashed him pretty good, yeah.
So second down, we'll call it 12 yards to go. And again, back at the 6-yard line. 2 receivers lined up to the right side. Loden, again, continues to work out of shotgun. Loden to throw the football. Quick curl pattern. It is caught there by Marr. 10-yard line. He's out to the 20-yard line. Able to get out to about the 23-yard line. Just a quick curl play in the flat on the left side. Nice pitch and catch from Marr. And it goes out inside the red zone area from the 6-yard line. They bring it out to the 24-yard line. 18-yard pickup on that second down play.
Yeah, good pickup there. Just get the ball into Marr's hands. Let him get upfield, and he did a nice job of picking that up and a little bit more in 18 yards.
Another score to pass along at the end of 3. Cedar Ridge Christian leads Central 27-20. Meanwhile, Clayton Ridge leads North Butler 20-14, and Comanche leads MFL Marmac 13-12. That ball game at the end of 3. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go here for the Cadets. 2 receivers near side to the left, single receiver to the right, direct snap back to Loden. He's going to run it, 30-yard line. Loden picks up 7 yards, 8 yards on first down. Loden again finding holes off the right side, and it's second and short for Crestwood.
Yeah, second manageable. This is when Crestwood can be dangerous because second short, look for them to maybe throw the ball downfield and take a shot.
This is Crestwood's second opportunity here in the second half. Tiger Hawks took the opening drive of the second half and had an impressive drive and ended up scoring a touchdown there on a 4-yard run by Griffith. White's PAT makes it 17-14, and that has been our only scoring. As a matter of fact, Crestwood has not scored since the first quarter. They returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown, then had a drive to score their second touchdown. Second down, we'll call it about a yard to go. Back to Loden. Loden right side, and he's going to be stopped short, I believe, of first down yardage. Needed 2, picked up 1. Third down and a yard to go. Moss helping out in run support. Lane Kleppe as well. I think Kleppe points to his helmet there, and it's third down, a yard to go.
Yeah, a little short there. Good job stuffing that right up front, just trying to sneak that through the middle, and Loden wasn't able to get anything going there.
So third and short still, inside a minute here in a fast-moving third quarter, with the Tiger Hawks leading 17-14 our score. And they'll line up again with 2 receivers to the right, Loden in the backfield, and they line up with a fullback in front of Loden. So this is a case there of it's 3rd and 1. Expect them to keep it up the middle, and the snap back to Loden. He's going to be hit in the backfield and drop for a loss. Couldn't get to the outside. Making the play there, I believe, was that Ryan Griffith?
I think that was 8.
That was Duffy in run support. So it's a loss of a yard. It's 4th down and a yard to go. And the Crestwood Cadets have an interesting decision to make here. They can actually let the third quarter run down if they choose.
I think they may run a play here, but they're looking over the sideline at Coach Denner, wondering what we're going to do here. 4th and 1 in a critical situation.
And they're letting the quarter come to an end. We go to the fourth quarter. Crestwood trailing 17-14. Tiger Hawks in the lead as we go to the fourth.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. It's important to know what to say to those struggling with mental health concerns. Silence can make individuals feel even more alone. By starting a conversation, it lets them know you care, you're supportive, and that you're willing to listen. You can ask if they want to talk about it, if they're getting the care they need, and to tell you more about their feelings and thoughts. Just letting someone know that you're there to listen creates a much-needed supportive environment and helps reduce the negative stigma surrounding mental illness.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. And Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. 17-14, 4th down for Crestwood at their own 33-yard line. They really need to get out to about the 35, so it's a legitimate yard and a half. And an interesting decision here as we start the fourth quarter. Tiger Hawks have done a great job when Crestwood's been in short yardage situations.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been really, stuffing things up front and not letting them pick up those easy first downs. And big decision to make here for Coach Denner. What's he going to do with this? Do you punt it away, play defense? Do you try to pick it up and roll the dice?
Yeah, and that's the bad thing of not running a quarterback sneak in those situations, having to snap the ball 5 yards back.
Yeah, 5 yards back, you got to get those 5 yards plus one more. That's sometimes tough to do against a good defense.
So it appears here that you got to keep an eye on this because Loden's also the punter. But they are lining up in a jumbo formation in the backfield. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Trailing 17-14, snap back to Loden. It's a quarterback draw up the middle. Loden into a host of players. They push the pile ahead, and he's got first down. A roll of the dice. They loaded the backfield again, and they've run similar situations. Number 42 was in the backfield as a fullback that time, and Xander Meemertz. And enough yardage there to bring it to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Crestwood. What a gamble.
Well, and it's not like they picked it up with ease. I mean, it was right on the 35, and that's about where they needed to get. So enough to get the first down, but sure wasn't easy in that pistol formation.
Another score to pass along. North Butler and Clayton Ridge. Eagles lead 28-22. 8:40 to go in that football game. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go. And to throw the football is Loden. Loden's got time. Right side, that pass to Mark. Caught, middle of the field. 50-yard line. Scoots through a tackle. Brings it down to the 45-yard line and finally brought down middle of the field at the 41-yard line. Ran a deep in pattern there. And the Tiger Hawks here suddenly see the Cadets inside their territory.
Yeah, nice catch there by Marr. Had to go up and snag that, a well-thrown ball. But then nice run after the catch by Marr, getting that first down and more, getting into the Tiger Hawk territory.
So first down, 10 yards to go. We have a Tiger Hawk that is shaken up on the play there, and we'll try to let you know who that is. Down at midfield at the 48-yard line, Crestwood Again, trailing 17-14. Tigerhawks in the lead. Both teams sent to the sidelines. We've got an injury timeout here. We're down to 11-18 left in the fourth quarter. Tigerhawks lead by 3.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
1st and 10 for Crestwood. Drew Stolka, by the way, the Tigerhawk that was shaken up as we went to the break there after the injury timeout and has walked his way to the sideline. It looks like they're looking at his right shoulder. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go. Sideline pattern. It is caught. 42-yard line, then brought back. The catch is completed by Gibson inside the 40-yard line, 39-yard line. It's actually Marr, number 3. They say it's only a 2-yard pickup as he just ran a quick out. Bertram in on the coverage. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for the Cadets.
Yeah, just a 2-yard gain there, but not a lot of time to throw that one, and Marr coming back to the ball on that.
All right, another score to pass along. St. Ansgar has defeated Postville tonight by a final score of 65-0. The good news is for Postville, they're off your schedule. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They operate from the left hash mark. And to throw the football again is Loden. Loden is now going to keep it and going to run. Inside the 40-yard line, he'll dive ahead, 36-yard line. Tracked down there in the open field. It was Griffith making the tackle. 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Cadets.
Yeah, just a 2-yard carry there, or 2-yard pickup there by Loden. So they're going to be 3rd and long here. But if you're the Cadets, you got to be in 4-down territory at this point.
All right, another score to pass along. It is Nashua Plainfield leading Starmont 31-14 at the end of 3. So we'll continue to keep you up to date on that ball game. Stars need to win 2 of their next 3 ball games to assure themselves of a playoff matchup. Meanwhile, 3rd down, 5 yards to go. And again, 36-yard line is where the Cadets operate from the right hash mark. Loden to throw the football, flushed out of the pocket, looking left, stumbles, keeps his feet, now looks like he's going to throw it into the end zone. Wide open is Marr at the end of the end zone, and he's overshot in the far corner. Marr had slipped by his defender. Loden threw it on the run. He had him, but well overshot at the end of the end zone, overshot him by 5 yards, and it's 4th down now for the Cadets.
Yeah, Loden almost fell on his own on that one, able to keep his feet and took a pretty good shot on that throw because he had to plant rolling to his left, overthrew Marr just a little bit. I think if Marr keeps running on that, he has a chance to pick that up in the end zone.
Yeah, that was a busted play, and Loden looked like he was going to try to run it, but North Fayette Valley, very good defense there off the right side, did not allow Loden into the open. But again, they're going to go for it. 36-yard line, 4th down, 6 yards to go. The Tigerhawks will use their 2nd timeout of the half. They took a timeout earlier, 4th down inside their own 10-yard line. And they take a timeout here, 4th down at the 36-yard line with Crestwood.
Yeah, just going to talk this over, try to figure out defensively, what do we want to do here, 4th and 6. You know, Loden's been cutting you up a little bit on runs, so you got to have a spy on him. But they've been able to throw the ball downfield. Marr's made some nice catches. You got to have at least a guy on him and probably somebody over the top.
So 4th down, 6 yards to go situation here. If you're Crestwood, you've got a couple of guys you can throw to, and obviously Loden is always a threat to run as well, but I think he's looking to put the ball in the air here.
I think so, and you got to understand the situation if you're the receivers for Crestwood. You got to get to the 1st down. Touchdown is great, but you got to get to the 1st down. You don't want to risk a pass downfield that goes incomplete when you can pick up that 1st down on a short 6-7 yard curl pattern and catch the ball, go to the ground.
So 10:09 left here in the 4th quarter. Again, North Fayette Valley leading 17-14. They've scored the only points of this 2nd quarter. That was on their opening drive when Griffith scored from 4 yards out. On the last play that Crestwood, the last drive, the Cadets were turned away inside the 10-yard line on an interception by Ryan Griffith. So he's been huge this second half. Meanwhile, 4th down, 6 yards to go. 3 receivers to the left. The Cadets going for it here. And the snap back to Loden. Loden has time, looking left side. It is caught, throwing short of the sticks, but caught there by Dritna, who brings it right side to the 20-yard line. First down, near side, down to the 15-yard line. On a middle play to Luke Dertina, who caught the ball on the crossing pattern across the middle, threw it short of the sticks, but he outraces everybody near side for first down yardage.
Yeah, 22-yard catch there by Tertina, and he just kind of ran that drag pattern across the middle. Nobody picked him up, and then he had room to run.
So, again, that's a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go in this situation. And down to the 15-yard line. Same formation. They have 3 receivers lined up to the far side of the field as they operate from near the right hash mark. Here is Loden up the middle, tripped up, falls ahead. 13-yard line, picks up 2. And getting there, shooting through low was Lundgren. To take out the legs, it's only a pickup of 2.
Yeah, Loden just picking and choosing when he decides to just go, and that was a designed quarterback run there and goes right up behind his running back. Only able to pick up 2, so good tackling, good sure tackling by the Tigerhawks. They've been pretty stiff here in the red zone.
Especially inside the red zone here in this second half. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now a receiver brought right side, 2 to the left, and again they're looking to throw the football. Loden looking one-on-one, looking for Dertina into double coverage, knocked away by Ben Bodensteiner. Also in the coverage was Hines. Bodensteiner went up and spiked it down with the left hand as they just try to let him, Dertina, try to basically muscle his way just inside the pylon. Incomplete, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, jump ball, trying to high point that ball, but nice job over the top by Ben Bodensteiner coming over. Good coverage by Hines, but Bodensteiner able to knock that away. So we're now 3rd and 8, still on the 13-yard line.
And again, Dertina 6'3", so they were looking there to throw a jump ball, but Bodensteiner 6'2". So again, he makes the stop, and it's 3rd down, 8 yards to go for the Cadets. Now 3 receivers to the left side. Tigerhawks quickly bringing Moss to the near side of the field, and they're going to throw it with Loden. Loden again, same play to Dertina, overshot. They were running a drag pattern over the middle. He's overshot, and again, it's 4th down for Crestwood. Now, that's the play they ran on 4th down earlier, but incomplete there as Loden threw it high.
Yeah, and it was there. He was going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. I don't know if he would have been able to break tackles, but that ball just over his hands, too hot, too high, and that brings up 4th down and 8 here. Crestwood going to go for it. They're wanting to get the touchdown here.
So 4th down, 8 yards to go. Again, they are at the 13-yard line. They have to get inside the 5-yard line for first down yardage. The second huge 4th down play on this drive. And now it will be Crestwood taking a timeout. We'll keep it right here on 4th down, 8 yards to go. So they've been able to move the ball this second half, but once inside the 20-yard line, the Tigerhawks defense has really buckled down.
Yeah, the North Fayette Valley defense inside the 20 has been really, really tough here in this second half and has turned Crestwood away a couple of times. Once defensively with the interception, another time just playing good defense. This is a big 4th down for the Cadets.
If you're looking at Loden here, always a threat to run as well, but I think they look to get the ball into the hands of Marr. I think this one goes past the sticks, and keep an eye on Marr. It's been a while since he's been thrown to.
Yeah, Marr, we've seen Dertina the last couple of targets, but Marr, if he can get one-on-one coverage, maybe a jump ball, or if he can get behind the defense, maybe a crossing pattern, get Loden rolling out, so he has a target to throw to on the run.
And Marr, by the way, has a 35-yard touchdown reception in this football game. So 4th down, 8 yards to go if you're the Tigerhawks. Again, you've done a great job taking care of the run for the most part, but again, you expect them to put it in the air, and their cornerbacks, last play by Bodensteiner, they've been huge there. Got an interception last time as the ball was down to the goal line by Griffith on a 4th down play. So they've done an outstanding job in the red zone, especially on 4th down.
Yeah, this is a big play for the defense. Probably even bigger play for the Cadets trying to pick this up. Need to get to the 5.
So the Cadets using their first time out of the half. 4th down, 8 yards to go from the 15-yard line. Dertina goes in motion. Snap back to Loden. Loden rolling out to the left. He's flushed out of the pocket. Bertram tracks him down, but he throws it short. It is incomplete on the far side. Bertram busts up the play. He's able to bring down Loden back at the 25-yard line. He won't get credited with the sack, but he'll get the pressure. Loden had to throw it going down. He was looking, it looked like for Marr on the far sideline. Incomplete, throwing short. And the Tigerhawks, for the second drive in a row, get a huge stop inside here, the red zone.
Yeah, Yeah, big stop there, and Bertram caused all that. And like you said, might not show up in the stat book, but hurried that, made Loden throw early, made him throw quick, and he threw a little short.
So the Tiger Hawks lead 17-14, 8:40 left here in the fourth quarter. First down, 10 yards to go, and they are going to run it. It's actually Rogers keeping it, hit at the line of scrimmage. He won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Plugged up front. Number 9 there, that's Gibson making the play for Crestwood. They give him a yard, and that's kind. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Yeah, not a lot of room there. This is a fired-up Cadet defense right now, and they're looking to get that ball back into their offense's hands.
So second down, 9 yards to go. Tiger Hawks will take that. Rogers kept it off the right side for Crestwood. They're looking to try to keep the Tiger Hawks pinned back here and try to give themselves some pretty good field position. Tiger Hawks thinking first down, let's move the chains. Second down, 9 yards to go. Rogers under center. Left side it is Griffith. Griffith up the middle, 20-yard line. He'll be stacked up there, but a good gain on 2nd and 9. I'll give him 5. Third down, 4 yards to go. Manageable nonetheless there for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, I think that's more what they want to see there. Bigger chunks on the running game, and it's third and manageable here, staying ahead with their downs.
So third down, 4 yards to go here. Crestwood, again, twice in this second half, has been inside the 20-yard line and intercepted one time and now just stopped on downs. Tiger Hawks from the 20-yard line have to get out to the 24-yard line for first down yardage. So third down, 4 yards to go. Split backs in the backfield. And do they send Hines in motion? They're going to run it stretch play with Griffith. He'll be stood up at the 20-yard line, and that's about it. Maybe the 21-yard line. Give him one. It's fourth down for North Fayette Valley, and I would think the Tiger Hawks are going to have to punt the football away here at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to give it back to Cadets. I don't think you're going to try to pick this up. It's only 3 yards, but it's in your own territory. You want to get this out of the shadow of your own end zone.
Maybe a case there. Maybe you try to get them to jump off sides right away if possible. But it's fourth down here, and every sign looks like they're going to go for it. From their own 21-yard line, fourth down and 2 yards to go. They will move Lundgren along with Hines to the left side. And here's that hard count. They're going for it. Back to Griffith, and actually Rogers going to keep it left side. He boots it. 30-yard line, first down yardage. There's a flag down, however, back at the 22-yard line. What a gutsy call for North Fayette Valley, but it's a holding penalty against the Tiger Hawks. That's going to bring it back, and that changes everything.
Yeah, that was a gutsy call, and a good read there by Rogers to pull that out and boot that around the outside. Had enough for the first down, plus a little breathing room, but it's all coming back on the hold, and that's going to put them in a situation they're going to have to punt this away and give it back to the Cadets.
The confidence to call that on fourth down and 2 yards to go, and it was drawn up to perfection. Run well, except for the holding penalty, which puts it back to 4th and 11, and that brings out the punting crew for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, they're going to have to give this back, and it's unfortunate because that was a great play. Great run by Rogers there, and they're going to want to get this away from the dangerous return man here.
And White to snap it away. The Crestwood did not have a player. They run a fake punt, and it's incomplete. It is incomplete. They ran a fake punt from inside the 10-yard line. White was looking left side for number 13 there in Brody Schaefer. Went in and out of the hands of Schaefer, but there's a flag down, and Crestwood did not get 2 of their guys off the field in time.
Yeah, that's going to be just dumb luck because that ball fell incomplete. It was a gutsy call again, but this penalty is going to go against...
It's against Crestwood.
Crestwood, I guess, but it gives another chance to the Tiger Hawks, and I would think this time they're going to punt it away.
Yeah, I think Crestwood's now in punt safe. As a matter of fact, Isaacson moves up to the 35-yard line. And the White stands back at his 5-yard line, gets the snap, and he'll launch it away, and this is a good one. Goes over the head of Isaacson. It'll bounce at the 40-yard line, but then kick back upfield, bounces inside the 40-yard line, finally touchdown there. Nice job there by Kendrick White. Ends up being an outstanding punt. Matter of fact, 45-yard punt. First down, 10 yards to go for the Cadets, but they start at their own 39-yard line, so at least the Tiger Hawks able to swing the field a little bit.
Yeah, a couple of big calls there and not able to pick up that first down, but they gave it their all, at least able to flip the field a little bit, make the Cadets go a little bit farther. Cadets get the ball with 6:20 to go, down 3 here in our fourth quarter.
All right, we have a final score. Comanche has defeated MFL Marmac tonight by a final score of 21-12. Meanwhile, we have 6:20 to go in our fourth quarter here. Tiger Hawks lead 17-14. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left side. And on this play, they're going to run it on a handoff left side. And carrying the football is Donlin. Donlin cannot get to the corner. There's a flag down as he tried to cut back inside at the 40-yard line. Maybe a face mask on that one, do you think?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but it came in late.
So this at the 39-yard line, but the Cadets look like they're moving back.
Yeah, this might be against them.
So, yep, judging by their reaction, I didn't see the official. They're holding?
Holding.
That's what we had. So the Cadets make it a little harder on themselves. This will be first down now and 20 yards to go back at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to back them up there on the hold. Different look that time, giving the ball to Donlin on the jet sweep, but it's going to come back.
So again, second and long. Another score to pass along, by the way. Edco leads Easton Valley at the end of 3, 44-20. First down, 20 yards to go. Two receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, and they snap it back to, again, Loden. Left side, it is caught by Marr. Marr outside the numbers at the 39-yard line on the far side. Pushed out of bounds there. Gets back much of that penalty. About an 8-yard completion on the quick out on the far sideline. Second down, 12 yards to go. So Crestwood, this half, has had 2 drives, deep territory for North Fayette Valley, and they have come up empty.
Yeah, just turned away by the Tiger Hawk defense.
So second down, 12 yards to go. Again, the clock stops.
We've got a whistle, and I'm not sure what it's for.
We have a player that's being asked to check out there, maybe Moss. As a matter of fact, it is. He'll come on to the near sideline there. Maybe an equipment issue, perhaps?
Maybe equipment, or maybe they just want to check him out and make sure he's doing okay.
Yeah, good job by our officials either way. Into the ball game is number 50 in for North Fayette Valley, and that will be Keegan Schultz, who's a sophomore, 5'11", 170, coming into the ball game. Second down, 12 yards to go. And Schultz, by the way, will play middle linebacker. So second down, 12 yards to go. Steam formation for the Cadets. And on second and 12, Loden again, looks left. There's nothing. Brings it right side, looking on the far sideline and trying to catch it on the near side on the run was number 13, pass incomplete to Finnegan Donlin. In on the coverage was Lundgren. It's third down and 12 yards to go. Took a lot of time to develop that. It's incomplete. And we have Lundgren down at the 47-yard line. It looks to me like it's a cramping issue.
Yeah, we wondered that we wouldn't have seen more of this up to this point, but right now it looks like Finnegan or Lundgren just cramping up a little bit there.
So it's now back to third and long for Crestwood. Third down, 12 yards to go. They'll send both teams to the sidelines. You know, a lot of times when we have weather like this, like in August, we see an extra timeout kind of built in.
Yeah, built in for water and stay hydrated.
Yeah, it might not have been a bad idea tonight. So third down, 12 yards to go. We got an injury timeout. Let's take this break. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports. Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Injury timeout taken there at the 46-yard line. It is Jackson Lundgren. Lundgren it looks like stretching him out there at the 46-yard line. Appears to be some cramping issues. At least that's what we're looking at from here anyway. Lundgren, of course, a senior, 5'8", 165 pounds, has been very active in this ball game tonight, carrying the ball. Also as well defensively. Another score to pass along. Osage leads Waukon in a matchup of the two undefeated teams in district play tonight, along with Crestwood, by the way, 34-24. It is Osage leading once again Waukon in the third quarter, correct?
Yes.
All right, so our thanks to NFV folks for helping us out with that score here. Third down, 12 yards to go for the Cadets. And again, we have 5:44 left in our fourth quarter. We have a final score now. Clayton Ridge has defeated North Butler 28-22, the final score there. A tight ball game in the River Valley tonight. That for Clayton Ridge, they would have to win one of their next two games in order to make the postseason, but they finish with Nashua Plainfield and St. Ansgar. St. Ansgar next week, Nashua Plainfield in week number 8. So they will have a heady challenge, I should say. Wow. But they put themselves in a position to have some meaningful games.
That's a big win. That's a good win for Clayton Ridge. Getting North Butler, they had that disappointing loss to Starmont. Starmont had some things figured out and didn't know what they were going to be able to do the second half of their season, but that's a good win for them. Now they have something big to play for to get themselves in the playoffs.
All right, Jackson Lengren limps his way onto the bench there, area being helped out, trying to stretch him out there. And it's third down, 12 yards to go. So number 22 will come into the game for North Fayette Valley, and that will be Brookston Lundgren, 5'7", 153-pound freshman into the ball game. So third down, 12 yards to go. Two receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. And they are going to send Dertina in motion. And on third down, 12 yards to go, Dertina to throw the football. He's got time. He's looking long down the field, looking for more. Middle of the field, and that ball is knocked away into the double coverage. Bodensteiner in that area. Also there is Hines. It was 1-on-2, and the ball battered away at the 20-yard line. And the Tigerhawks look like they're going to force a 3-and-out.
And Nathan Marr is a fun receiver to watch because that was double coverage. He knew the ball was coming his way. He continued his pattern, and he looked really late and almost pulled that in between those two defenders. So a dangerous pass there, but almost came up with it. Crestwood looks like they're going to line up in punt formation here, give the ball back.
Tigerhawks still lead 17-14, and Loden again. You got to be careful. Tigerhawks are going to stay in their punt-safe defense as Loden will launch it away, standing back at his own 25-yard line. And Loden gets off a good high kick. Again, nobody gets back there. The ball will bounce at the 30, and it takes a Crestwood bounce. Are you kidding me? Inside the 10-yard line, and it's down at the 9-yard line. My word, 55-yard punt. And it's first down, 10 yards to go. The Tigerhawks take over inside their own 10-yard line, leading 17-14 here with 5:27 to go in the fourth.
Well, you knew that you got to be aware of maybe a fake here. Crestwood try to keep a drive alive, so you bring that extra defender up, nobody back, and that ball took a gorgeous bounce for the Cadets. Devastating for the Tigerhawks because they're now pinned in their own area right in the shadow of the end zone. They got to make sure they get this away from it, pick up some first downs, and get a drive
Yep,
going.
Tigerhawks thinking first downs. Again, we always talk about this. Every first down seems like it's about 2 minutes off the clock. So first down, 10 yards to go. Remember, the Cadets have used one timeout here the second half as well. So first down, 10 yards to go. They run the football with Griffith. Griffith across the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. It's a pickup of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go. And Crestwood defensively, number 99 in on the play, and Blake Kennedy. Second down, 8 yards to go. We'll go inside 5 minutes here in the fourth.
Yeah, North Bay Valley, like you said, right now it's pick up first downs, move the ball, keep drives alive, get the clock running, as much as you can. Try to run that time down.
Second down, we'll call it 8 yards to go. Rogers, again, every play goes to the sideline, gets the call, heads on back to the huddle, and they'll take their sweet time as the play clock's inside 10 seconds. And again, second down, 8 yards to go, we'll call it. Hines goes in motion and back to Griffith. Nope, Rogers going to boot it, but he's hit in the backfield, cannot get away. He's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. And again, that was number 99, Kennedy, making another stop. No gain. Third down, I'd say 8 yards to go. Maybe lost a yard on that.
Yeah, might have lost a yard. They might have got him back to the line of scrimmage. Not sure there.
And they give him the 12-yard line. It's third down. They'll call it 7 yards to go. So they'll have to get out to about the 20-yard line in this situation. So a big third down coming up here for North Fayette Valley. We'll go inside 4 minutes by the time they get to the line of scrimmage here.
And that's the positive if you're the Tigerhawks. The clock continues to run, but you need those first downs.
Third down, 7 yards to go from their own 12-yard line. In the offset formation, they run it right side, and actually they're going to run it up the middle on the counterplay on the inside with Hines. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Originally, 11-yard line, stood up there. First time we've seen Hines since the first half on the inside counterplay. They lose a yard, and the Tigerhawks will go 3 and out, and Crestwood figures to get good field position here.
Yeah, and if you're Crestwood, you're going to want to put a return guy back there, maybe get some return, get a good field position here, but either way, you're going to get the ball probably in North Fayette Valley territory.
Remember, in a similar situation on the last trip, North Fayette Valley called a fake field goal from inside their own 20-yard line, and they were bailed out by a penalty. Otherwise, the Cadets would have taken over in great field position. So let's see how Crestwood defends this, because if White is able to get it away, he could get the same kind of bounce that Loden got. And now
absolutely.
The Tigerhawks let the play clock run one down to 1, and they take a timeout with 3:12 to go. 17-14 North Fayette Valley in the lead. We'll keep it right here during this timeout.
Got another final for you, Dan, a final from Starmont. Nashville Plainfield gets away with the win 51-22, and that's a final.
Yeah, and a Starmont team that has played a brutal schedule. The last 2 weeks they've gotten wins, though, to move themselves at least into discussion in that district. They have a non-district game with East Buchanan coming up next week. It's just weird to have a non-district game in week number 7.
Absolutely.
So, again, 51-22 the final score there. As I believe, do we have Central Cedar Ridge Christian? We're still awaiting a final.
And did we hit an EDCO final yet?
Nope, that's in the fourth quarter as well.
2
still,
8-man games in our games, so we're the late show.
44-20. 8-man, you can understand them running late. They score 60, 70 points on a routine basis. Fourth down, 8 yards to go. EDCO, only 44 points tonight. Seems
a little low for them.
Yeah, a little low on how they've been doing. The Vikings ranked 6th in the 8-man poll, by the way.
Yeah, playing number 8 Easton Valley, so that was a big showdown in the top 10.
Isaacson does go back to receive at the 46-yard line after the timeout. White stands back just inside his own end zone. So White gets off a good high kick. It's short, but it's high. It will bounce at the 30-yard line, across the 30-yard line, and then down at the 35-yard line. So it's a 24-yard punt. There is no return. 3:02 to go here in our fourth quarter. Crestwood trails 17-14, but they've got great field position here, starting at NFE's 35-yard line, and the Tigerhawks asking their defense to make another stop.
Yeah, their defense has been so stout inside the red zone, so they're leaning on them again, asking them, hey, we got to get a stop here. This is a big set of downs.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Trying to get a look, see if Jackson Lundgren still in the ball game, if he's come back in. We'll try to get a look there on first down and 10 yards to go. I believe he's back in the game now. So first down, 10 yards to go. Back to, again, Loden. Loden hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall ahead for 2 yards to the 33-yard line. It'll be second down, 8 yards to go. Again, the Cadets have 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to work with. Yes, Lundgren is back on the field, that linebacker. Yep. And it's second down, 8 yards to go. 2:45 and counting here in a fast-moving second half. Tigerhawks trailed 14-10 at the half. They scored the only points of the second half on a third-quarter run by Ryan Griffith. Second down, 8 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. And before this play gets going, we've got stoppage, we've got a late flag thrown in, and our officials conversed, and I think that somebody for Crestwood was moving. Let's see. The offside, it's a false start penalty. It's offsides, actually by Crestwood. So this is just lining up offsides.
Yeah,
this
they
isn't
were
even a false start.
Up in that neutral zone.
Yeah. So, wow. Second down, 13 yards to go. That's a tough penalty for them.
At this point, it's not the yardage.
Yeah.
It's the clock, because that clock will start back up after the penalty.
Yeah, we're down to 2.5. So third down, actually second down again. 13, probably closer to 14 yards to go. Loden, left side, quick hit play. It is caught. Immediately going down on a knee there. On the far side is Marr. He'll get that penalty yardage back. 5-yard pickup. It's going to be third down, though, and 9 yards to go. Just a quick curl to the far side of the field.
Yeah, picks up about 4 yards on that, so just enough to get the penalty back, but 3rd and 10 here.
So they quickly go hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Third down, 9 yards to go for the Cadets. 2 receivers to the right, and before this play gets going, Crestwood uses a timeout here with 1:54 to go, and that is very interesting because you're looking at 4-down territory, obviously, for Crestwood, but if they would happen to come up short here, they'd only have 1 timeout to work with the rest of the way, and it'd be tough to stop the clock.
Well, I think what they're talking about is here's our 3rd down play and our 4th down play, depending on what happens. And, if you can't pick it up, we got to get to the line. We got to run a 4th down play.
Yeah, and what they're thinking here, though, is first things first. We're looking at these next 2 plays here, getting a first down. We'll worry about trying to get a stop if we get stopped on offense.
Yeah.
So third down, 9 yards to go. For the Tigerhawks, this is when they've been their best in the second half. They've had their backs against the wall much of this second half, and they've made a couple of stops inside the red zone the last couple of trips. So 1:54 to go. Left here in the fourth quarter. Again, North Fayette Valley leads 17-14. 2 receivers to the right side for Crestwood, and Liavano is just inside, almost pistol formation here for the quarterback in Loden. So the ball is at the 35-yard line. They have to get to the 25-yard line. It's actually 3rd and 10. So on this third down play, snap back to Loden. Loden driving, rolls out right side, has time, looking right side for his tight end. It is caught by number 84. Catching the ball there is Alex Berg. Berg, the tight end, his first catch of the game, inside the 20-yard line down to the 18-yard line. And the tight end, who is 6'4", 240, his 9th catch of the year, and it's 1st and 10. The Cadets back inside the red zone.
and that's about a 17-yard pickup, plenty to pick up the first down, and we do have an injury on the field, so looks like either some cramping or an ankle injury again, so the clock's going to stop, which benefits the Cadets.
It's a Tiger Hawk near side. We'll try to find out who that is down at the, again, 17-yard line. So 1st and 10 to the 18-yard line, 3rd trip in a row in this football game. The Cadets have been inside the red zone, and the Tiger Hawks have turned them away the last 2 times. Going to have to turn them away here in this 4th quarter to preserve this ball game.
Well, we talked about them in the red zone being so stout, so tough, and here they are again. Inside the 20, right on the 18-yard line. They've got minute 47 where they got to continue this tough defense and keep Crestwood, turn them away, keep them out of the end zone. It's going to be a tall task for the Tiger Hawks.
All right, is that, trying to see who that is for North Fayette Valley, is that Ryan Griffith at the 14-yard line?
Yeah, it might be. It might be number 0. Hard to see from here, but again, looks like cramping issues in both legs.
So the reason why I think, because Griffith has that leg sleeve on.
Yeah, Lundgren is standing up, so it's not Jackson Lundgren. He's back on the field, but that might be Griffith stretching out.
And again, Ryan Griffith, you're talking about the leading tackler on North Fayette Valley. Over 40 tackles coming into this ball game tonight. So being looked at there down at the 15-yard line. It is, let's see, it is number 8. Still, yep, it's number 8. It's
Griffith. Yeah.
Once again, it is actually Jimmy Duffy.
Jimmy Duffy.
Yep, Jimmy Duffy, number 8. So again, and I still don't see, trying to find out where Griffith is exactly. But either way, he's out there. All right, so it is Duffy who plays a cornerback spot for them. And it's 1st down, 10 yards to go at the 18-yard line. 1:47 to go. We return to action. And the Cadets trail 17-14. 3 receivers to the right. They operate here from near the right hash mark. Loden has Leovano in front of him. So 1st down, 10 yards to go. They run a quarterback draw up the middle. And here is Loden, 10-yard line to the near side. Goes in from the 5. Scores the touchdown right side. 18-yard run. And with 1:32 to go in the 4th, Crestwood retakes the lead at 20-17.
Well, we had a late flag, too. I think Loden spiked the ball after he went through. So they're going to put that on the kickoff. But the touchdown's going to hold. And Loden's going to get them the 6 points.
So it's again Loden, an 18-yard run. He has thrown for a touchdown and now run for a touchdown. The break for the penalty there is that will be marked off on the kickoff, which should benefit North Fayette Valley and give them better field position.
Give them better field position because they're going to need it here being down. They're going to have to score, at least 3 points here depending on what happens with the extra point.
So here's the PAT by Williams to try to make it 21-17, which would be huge. Spot is down. The kick is up. It is high enough. It is long enough. And it is good. Put it on the board. 1:32 to go. Crestwood suddenly leads 21-17. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Carr Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. 21-17, Crestwood, 2-0 in the district, looking to go to 3-0. And again, they have Waukon and Osage coming up the next 2 weeks. But this victory here, if Crestwood hangs on, clinches a playoff berth. But the Tiger Hawks have a timeout. Again, they have the ball. They'll get the ball with 1:32 to work with. And the ball will be launched off from the 25-yard line after that 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty knocked against North Fayette Valley. So the Tiger Hawks figure to get pretty good field position here. And again, Marr to launch it away from the 25-yard line. And here is the kick from the 25-yard line, and it's returnable for Hines at the 35-yard line. He'll bring it up the middle, 40-yard line. Hines out to the 45-yard line, stacked up at the 46-yard line. Not bad field position, an 11-yard return. Good special teams coverage by the Cadets. But the Tiger Hawks, again, at the 46-yard line, have 1:26 to work with. And again, one timeout here, trailing 21-17.
Well, and the tough part for the Tiger Hawks, They are a run-first ball club. They have thrown it a little bit tonight, had a little bit of success, but it's not their strength. So being able to throw the ball and get it downfield is going to be huge right here.
So first down, 10 yards to go. You'll line up here with Hines in the slot, Bodensteiner as a receiver to the left side, and nobody to the right. 1st and 10, rolling out Rogers, left side, throws it. That ball caught by Bodensteiner, but the play blown dead here. False start against North Fayette Valley. Completed near side to Bodensteiner, but the play was whistled dead, and it is going to be now 1st and 15. So the Tigerhawks can ill afford to have any type of a penalty here. But again, it's 4 downs to try to keep this ball game going.
Well, and I think what the coaching staff for North Fayette Valley is talking about is they got to put some time back up on the clock because the clock was running after that ball was blown dead before the play even started.
So I believe at least 4 seconds ran off. Didn't we say there was 1:26 left in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I think they lost 3 or 4 seconds here, and they're going to want those back because that was a pre-snap penalty. Just frustrating to have that at this time.
So, yep, they're going to put up, I believe, there. You see Coach Hines signaling to the press box. They're going to have the assistant coaches talk up here, but they're not going to start the play yet. They're going to put a few more seconds on the clock. If the Tigerhawks, you take anything you can get. And I believe 132 maybe they're trying to put on.
Okay, yep, they said 6-7 seconds.
Yeah, so it's 132. All right, they'll take it. First down, 15 yards to go, 42-yard line. Tigerhawks in their own territory. Same formation. And again, Rogers rolls out to the left, throwing left side, looking for Hines. He's open, but overshot near side, 40-yard line. Isaacson, the closest cadet defender. It is incomplete. 2nd down and 15 yards to go. Ran a sideline pattern. It was there.
It was there. It was a well-designed play, just a little overthrown. So got to give Hines a chance to go get that ball.
So again, 2nd down and 15 yards to go in this situation. And 17-14, once again our score. And the Tigerhawks here still have that timeout to use. Yeah. By the way, Cedar Ridge Christian has defeated Central tonight, 41-26, the final score there. So that is the final, and we're not done here yet. Rogers to throw the football, dropping back, has time, rolls out to the far side, and now throws it up. It's a jump ball, middle of the field, and going up for it is Hines, middle of the field, 30-yard line, incomplete. Hines went up for it along with number 7 and Caleb Holzer, and that ball overshot. Both guys gave a great effort, and it's incomplete. It is 3rd down and 15 yards to go for the Tigerhawks. 1:19 left in the fourth.
Wow, this is turning into a really big ball game. You can hear the crowds really getting into it. It feels like that postseason atmosphere. Crestwood doing everything they can defensively. North Fayette Valley got to pick up a first down here. You're 3rd and 15. You need a first down to keep this drive alive.
So 3rd down, 15 yards to go from the 42-yard line. Again, you're in 4-down territory here. You've got 2 plays to get 15 yards and keep this drive alive. And Lundgren is to the left of Rogers. Rogers rolling out left side again, steps up, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 38-yard line. Crestwood converges in the middle of the field. And now the final timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. Voyna in that area, I believe Gibson as well. They lose yardage back to the 39-yard line, and it's 4th down, and it's going to be about 19 yards to go for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, it's going to be a long way for them here, and they're going to have to figure out how to pick this up and move the sticks.
So 4th down and a long ways to go. How about the hook and ladder, huh?
You got to find something here. You got to do whatever you can do to pick up this first down. If you're Crestwood, keep everybody in front of you. Make them catch the ball short. You got to be sure with your tackling, but North Fayette Valley needs a big play here.
On that last play, Rogers, by the way, had he been able to get through that pocket area, there was some room to run. He would have at least got some positive yardage there. I don't know if he'd have been able to make it through the sticks, but he was, again, looking for some room to run as he was forced back into the pocket there, and the sack recorded by Crestwood. So 1:10 left in the fourth, and if you're the Tigerhawks here, you look to put the ball into the air, and you're going to have to likely go above the sticks. First down is down at the 43-yard line is where you need to get to.
Boy, you sure would have liked to see the speed of Rogers getting through that first wave to see if he could make this a little more manageable.
Bodensteiner lined up left side. Also there in the slot is Hines on the left side. And on 4th down, we're going to have a timeout. Crestwood decides they want to see what North Fayette Valley are looking to do, and they use a timeout here to make sure what they're doing on defense. I would think goal number 1 here is not to let anybody behind you.
Yeah, keep everybody in front of you. Knock the ball down. Sometimes you get in these situations, you get a defensive guy who thinks he wants to catch it, knock it down, knock it to the ground, and if you're North Fayette Valley, get the ball. You got to secure the ball first. turn upfield, try to pick up that first down. You don't need the touchdown right here. You need a first down.
Now, one of the best plays that North Fayette Valley ran was by a catch by Bertram in this ball game. And the thing is, you need time in order to run something like that again.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's going to have a lot of time. Rogers has been hurried the last couple of times. They've had to roll him out. So look for them to roll him out again, probably towards his right, so he can throw that ball with his body instead of across.
So 4th down, 18 yards to go from their own 38-yard line. The Tiger Hawks here, they need to get to the 43-yard line. Hines goes in motion. Rogers to throw the football. Looking right side, it's deflected at the line of scrimmage, and it falls down harmlessly at the 46-yard line. It is incomplete, and Crestwood is going to win this ball game. Their defense gets the stop to again to turn away the Tiger Hawks, and with 1:05 to go, Crestwood going to take knees, leading 21-17.
Yeah, they're going to come out in victory formation here. That was a big defensive stand for the Cadets.
Now, the Tiger Hawks were looking up the seam that time as Rogers was trying to work it up the seam, but that ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, and Crestwood scoring that touchdown by Loden on an 18-yard run late in the 4th quarter. Their only points of the second half, and they are going to walk out of West Union with a win and clinch a playoff berth as well. There's the snap. Taking a knee is Loden. The reason why I say that is they're 3-0 in the district. They've defeated the other 3 teams that are all below them in the district right now. They'll have the tiebreak over everybody.
Yeah, they've got 2 big games coming up the last 2 weeks, but right now they know they're in the playoffs. Now they're playing for position.
And again, they have Osage at home. Crestwood will finish the season with Osage and Waukon both at home. North Fayette Valley goes to Forest City next week, then home with New Hampton. And the Tiger Hawks certainly feel like they can end their season on the upswing as well. So 2nd down, 12 yards to go. They'll have to take one more snap and take a knee to bring this game to an end. Loden takes a snap, takes a knee, and the game comes to an end. Crestwood with a 4th quarter rally, defeating North Fayette Valley tonight by a final score of 21-17. With the win, the Cadets improve to 4-2, 3-0 in the district. They clinch a playoff berth. For North Fayette Valley, they drop to 1-5. They are 0-3 in district play. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take the time to stop at a Nightingale Drug and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town family-friendly business in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Over the past years, Central State Bank has invested in numerous programs and organizations dedicated to the education and enrichment of young people in our area. Athletics and the arts, vocational education, and youth club activities. Because Central State Bank is more than a bank, we're your neighbors, your relatives, your friends, your business partners. And these kids represent the future of our community. Trust your finances to a bank that invests in you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Alcater on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Alcater Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. And by Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Welcome back to West Union. It is Crestwood defeating North Fayette Valley tonight by a final score of 21-17. We started this ball game out in the opening kickoff. The Cadets returned it with Isaacson on a 90-yard kickoff return. Williams' kick made it 7-0. The Tigerhawks answered on their next drive. They settled for a 30-yard field goal from Kendrick White. That made it 7-3. Then Crestwood on the following drive. 35-yard pass. Hooking up was Loden with Marr. The Williams kick made it 14-3 at that point. Tigerhawks scored our only touchdown in the second quarter. It was a 16-yard pass. Rogers to Bertram, and the extra point there by White was good, and we went to the half at 14-10. Tigerhawks had an outstanding drive to start the second half. Griffith finished it off with a 4-yard run. White's kick made it 17-14. Tigerhawks took their first lead. Then Crestwood, after being turned away twice inside the red zone, they finally finished off the drive on the third time. Loden scored on an 18-yard run. Williams' PAT makes the final 21-17 as Crestwood wins this ball game. Other finals tonight. Comanche defeated MFL Marmac 21-12. Clayton Ridge over North Butler 28-22. St. Ansgar blasted Postville 65-0. Nashua Plainfield over Starmont 51-22. Cedar Ridge Christian defeated Central 41-26. And Nidco over Easton Valley 58-28. I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first of the game totals here, and let's start with Crestwood. They're victorious.
Yeah, you start looking at the stats for this game, and it doesn't tell you the whole story. But on the ground tonight, we had Jose Liviano, 13 carries for 15 yards. Alex Loden had 15 carries, 94 yards, that 18-yard touchdown. That was the biggest carry of the game. So 28 carries, 109 yards on the ground for the Cadets. In the air, Loden was 10 of 22 for 169 yards. He did have a touchdown of 35 yards and an interception that he threw. Marr was his number one receiver, 6 catches, 91 yards. He had the touchdown. Dertina had 3 catches for 61 yards, and Alex Berg had 1 catch for 17 yards to keep that last drive alive for them. So they had 169 yards in the air, 109 yards on the ground, so 218 yards of offense for the Cadets tonight.
Kept that drive alive on what was the fourth down play.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so once again, the total yardage for?
I misadded this. This is 278.
And remember, they only had 90 yards in the first half, so Crestwood was able to move the ball, but as we mentioned, they had a couple of drives that bogged down inside the red zone as the Tigerhawks defense did a great job forcing a turnover, then getting a stop, but unable to get that stop there late. Let's go to the totals now for the Tigerhawks.
For the Tigerhawks, we'll start on the ground. Ryan Griffith, 13 carries, 55 yards. Kane Rogers, 11 carries, 44 yards. Jackson Lundgren, 11 carries, 39 yards. And Mason Hines, 2 carries for 18 yards. So 37 carries, 156 yards of offense on the ground. In the air, Kane Rogers was 4 of 10 for 50 yards. He did throw a touchdown. Hines was also 1 for 1 for 38 yards before that ball was fumbled. So Kyler Bertram, 2 catches for 54 yards. He had the 16-yard touchdown. Ben Bodensteiner had 2 catches for 17 yards, and Mason Hines had 1 catch for 17 yards, so 5 catches, 88 yards. Overall, the Tigerhawks, 244 yards of offense.
And so the yardage pretty close in the ball game. Game obviously pretty close as Crestwood improves to 4-2. They are 3-0 in the district. And again, we hit on this earlier, but they clinch a playoff berth and they've got their 2 toughest games coming up here. They take on Osage at home and Waukon at home. They'll be home the next 2 weeks, but even if they lose those 2 ball games, they'll be 3-2, but have the tiebreaker over everybody else below them because they've beaten them.
Yeah, and we talk about their path. You said 2 tough games, both at home, so that helps. But they've beaten New Hampton. They beat Forest City. They come in here to North Fayette Valley, beat them on their own field. So 3 good quality wins for them, setting the stage for an exciting finish. But they know they are in the playoffs. Now they're playing for positioning, North Fayette Valley. Back to the drawing board, scratching heads, trying to figure out how to turn the tables.
Yeah, get a couple of district wins here, try to finish strong for the senior, and then hopefully catch a little break here or there.
Yeah,
Things kind of fall into play for you.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so again, last we heard, Osage was beating Waukon 34-24. That game was in the third quarter. If we get a final, we'll certainly pass it along. We'll take a break when our postgame show continues. We'll talk with North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines when our postgame show continues after this.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable, fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Lowena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We have lots to celebrate over here with the excitement of back to school and the recent wedding of our doctors Chase and Daphne Bruner. Dr. Mark Foley and myself would like to extend them congratulations and wish all our area students and athletes good luck this fall. We welcome new patients and look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment.
North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Elkader, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. You're listening to high school football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Welcome back to West Union. Our final score once again, it is Crestwood defeating North Fayette Valley in a hard-fought ball game by a final score of 21-17. We're joined by head football coach Justin Hines of North Fayette Valley. Coach, first off here, the defense in the second half, backs against the wall, and they, again, gave you every opportunity in this game.
Yeah, we had to play too much from inside our own 30 there at the end, and couldn't really give ourselves a first down to get out of there. Had one we picked up, called back with a holding call, and then we just, didn't get a great punt on that last one to kind of get ourselves a little bit of breathing room. But
all right, let's talk first off here. Good start to this ball game, not with the special teams, but a good start on your team offensively. Let's start there.
Yeah.
And a good drive in the second half to start.
Yeah, move the ball down there, and then, again, a couple false starts put us, 3rd and 12 instead of being 3rd and 2 and being able to pick it up and then score one there. So got the field goal. Came out second half and, did what we wanted right down the field and then scored. And
just need to keep doing that. Need another one in the second half there.
All right. Now, obviously, you threw the ball maybe a little bit more than you expected in this ball game, but I think the passing game was solid tonight.
Yeah, not too bad other than, at the end there when we had to, and it's tough for anybody to throw. But, completed, got that stop, completed that big little trick play, and just couldn't hold on to the ball.
All right. The running game tonight, 37 rushes, 156 yards, and again, able to split the carries with your guys.
Yeah, we always love to be, a three-headed monster, if not four. We got the ball to Mason a little bit more tonight, which we need to do. And, the more you can spread it around and not necessarily have to pass it around to be multiple, but just get it to different guys on different plays, that's always good too.
All right, obviously, turnovers played huge in this ball game. You got the big turnover on Griffith's interception at the goal line there, but unable to take advantage of it.
Right, kind of did. Completed that play right off of it, and then just, whether that would be the same as a good punt off of it too, but, had swung the field and would have been nice to stick that one in there, but that was fourth down anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, correct.
So, whether we caught it or not, but we were going the other way, and, at the end of what we were a couple fourth downs basically from icing it there and having the ball back in our hands, but got to make those plays.
All right. Obviously, for you guys in this ball game as well, as far as situational-wise, I think you're certainly, again, how your team kind of handled things defensively in the red zone area in particular.
Yeah, I mean, our defense, played well. You can look at, they scored 21, but, that was on kickoff return right away, and then their first drive, they completed 2 passes over the top. Otherwise, didn't move the ball, and then we did a really good job making it hard on them to move the ball the rest of the game.
And the cornerbacks tonight tested, but again, they stepped up, made some really good plays.
Yeah, I mean, the first long pass they played, we were right on him. I think he made a one-handed catch on a fade route, which was kind of crazy. Then they got behind us, but we did better with that, the rest of the game. And we're switching things up for them a little bit, giving them different looks on, not just be able to pick us apart.
All right, now let's talk about the last 2 weeks of the season. And again, still looking to finish the season strong. Again, you see some positive tonight, but still looking for those 4 quarters.
Yep, still looking to, put together a full game. And got to take a long road trip next week out to Forest City and then finish up right here with New Hampton.
All right, so obviously still a lot to play for here. Best case scenario, maybe you work your way into a situation?
Yeah, well, win these last 2 and we're in as a 4, but that's not a great spot to be. We need some help from somebody to move up. I don't know if it's even possible because they would play Osage and walk on yet, so we'd have to.
Yeah, they're 3-0 in the district, but I think it's something to play for you guys yet.
Oh,
which I think would say something with how you guys had to kind of reload this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we could put together a game, we're going to be a tough out for anybody really. I don't know that I'd want to be a 1 seed looking across and having to play us. So. Never know.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you next week on the Countdown Show. Good luck to you guys.
Thanks.
Once again, North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines talking things over there about his Tiger Hawk team. They drop a hard-fought 21-17 decision. We'll take a break. We'll wrap things up from West Union after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
Welcome back to West Union. Start to wrap up our post-game show. Crestwood victorious over North Fayette Valley. Final score there, 21-17. Again, just to pass along the other final scores, Comanche defeating MFL Marmac 21-12. Clayton Ridge over North Butler 28-22. St. Ansgar blasted Postville tonight 65-0. Nashua Plainfield pulled away from Starmont 51-22. Cedar Ridge Christian defeated Central tonight. That was a non-district game, 41-26. And Edco over Easton Valley in a matchup of undefeated teams in that district, 58-28. Edco moving a step closer to a possible district title. Meanwhile, we'll see MFL Marmac and Cascade next week as the Bulldogs will try to keep their postseason hopes alive. And in week number 8, again, we'll have the Central Edco matchup in Edgewood as the Vikings could conceivably actually have things wrapped up by then, and Central could be playing for a playoff spot. So a couple of real interesting weeks coming up. I'm joined again by Coach Aaron Hamann. Let's go through this ball game once again. Let's start with Crestwood. Again, they clinch a playoff berth tonight.
They did. They were pretty excited. You could hear them probably through our microphones from across the field, but their fans were into it, and they knew what they had going tonight. They got 2 big ball games yet, though. They got to play Osage next week, but they get them at home, and then they have walk-on. They get them at home, and last we checked, Osage was beating them 34-24, so that could be a huge matchup. But in the driver's seat again, 3-0 in the district. They're pretty excited.
Yeah, there's a 3-way tie. Actually, a 3-way tie coming into tonight's ball game, and again, Waukon and Osage playing each other. And the reason why we say that Crestwood has clinched is because even if they were to lose out, they have the tiebreaker over the teams that are below them in the district.
Yeah, all the other teams in the district, they've got the tiebreaker.
All right, for North Fayette Valley, again, great effort tonight in the ballgame. Defense really gave them every opportunity in this game tonight, especially in the second half with their backs against the wall. But this is a team that we talked with Coach Hines about, something to play for here the last 2 weeks of the season.
Absolutely. That defense was salty in the red zone and, bend not break, and they were on the field a lot. And you got to give kudos to them with the heat and the weather, but just out there a little too much. And they got a lot to play for. Those boys will come back. They'll get them refocused, get them back on track, and win a couple of ball games, get yourself into the postseason. You never know what happens.
Absolutely. So again, next week, Cascade at MFL Marmac. Again, the countdown to kickoff at 6, game time at 7 o'clock on KCTN FM 100. Live video stream once again on KCTN.com or on the KCTN YouTube channel. Again, our final score tonight, Crestwood 21, North Fayette Valley 17. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Beckett Hines for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com. Click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.